Hello, greetings, and welcome to probably the best chat on YouTube you've ever seen in your life. This one. I decided to do an early one. Well, not early. It's the middle of the afternoon. I decided, you know what? Let's do a stream, and maybe we'll get some people in. And maybe, just maybe, by the luck of God, I'll get a donation from somebody. But we'll see. Anywho, we have some special guests on the that will be appearing in the chat, maybe, probably, and the usual cast of characters that you accompany with the nighttime. But hey, I didn't feel like waiting until night. I mean, hey, never say never. Sometimes I always say I'll do a day stream and a night stream. It's very rare because I have to get in the mood. I was gonna do a stream last night. But I was on Cajuns late, and then I fell asleep. But yesterday was the 14th anniversary of the Saints winning the big dance. So, Who Dat Nation, once again, the Saints won it all for another year. So, we are not watching the Joe Montana Bowl because I don't give a shit who wins or loses for that matter. I don't care. We got bigger fish to fry in that situation. All right. So let me see what's going on with this. All right. So maybe we'll get some people in. I know when I did a stream the other day in the afternoon, I had people I haven't seen in a long time. So, maybe we're just tinkering around with the YouTube experience again. We're tinkering around, seeing what the best audience is. Usually it's at night. Usually. But you never know. So, we'll bring in the masses. But let me get into the thingamajig and the who's-a-macallit. I just got me another Drew Brees card today. Whoop, whoop. So, I think I ordered about 12 Saints cards, pretty cheap. I get them for less than $1. In some instances, I get them for like 50 cents. Now eBay charges freaking 8 cents tax. I've been doing that for the last year or two. That sucks ass. And I found out my internet goes up $2. Of course, somebody was talking about that one of the streams the other night, which Spectrum is a piece of shit, by the way. Nice to know that you get less and less service and they raise my bill $2 a month. As if I'm not paying, as if $90 isn't enough. So, I may have to look into this T-Mobile thing because everything keeps going up except the salary. That's going down. Or the hours. So, I'm going to buy me a coffee pretty soon. Might throw the PayPal out there in the future again. There's a few people that have it, but I might throw that out there again. I put up a couple of cards on eBay, so hey, it's time to whore the brand out to make that cash, right? Not myself, the brand. The big difference. But I got me this pretty cool Brees card. Well, this one I paid $1.11 with tax, but usually most of these cards I pay under $1. 50 cents. I bought one Brees card for $0.01. And then I paid like 40 cents postage, which is, postage is about 50 or 60 cents right now. So it's about that. But damn, coughing up a storm today. But the one card I got, this one's 2000 and I think this one's 2006 Bowman. I like those cards, pretty sweet one. I'll show it if Elvis jumps on, but I think I bought about 10 or 12. I probably spent less than $7 for all these cards, so not even that bad. And then I bought some cards at Five Below yesterday. I bought 3 packs, and I pulled a pretty good card. Not a numbered card, but it's like a parallel card. It's a weird-looking card, so I don't know if it's worth much. I have to play. Most of the players in today's NBA, I have no idea who they are. I opened up a pack, and I couldn't recognize one person. Then I opened up the second pack, and instantly pulled out a Pelicans card. Whoop, whoop. Go Pels. You know, they beat the Clippers last night, so there's progress there. And let's see, today's Thursday. Oh, no, LSU played last night. Yeah, somebody plays tonight. Maybe the women's team. The men's team lost last night, and I knew they were going to lose because they wasn't going to beat Tennessee. Tennessee's ranked 5th in the country. They had not a chance. I figured they were going to lose by about 20, and they lost exactly by 20, 88-68. But the men's team is a work in progress. They are getting better. It takes time. The women's team is on. They broke their slide. I kind of like it how they won for like 9 weeks in a row and did not go up in the rankings. But they lose one game and they drop 4 spots. Which usually when they lose a game in the men's, they'll drop 10 or 12 spots. They do it in football. They've done it in basketball. Kind of shocked McNeese State's not in the top 25. They got significant wins over Michigan, and I think they beat Bama recently. They beat a couple of SEC teams, so I don't know why they're not. Will Wade's coaching that team, so LSU should have never fired him. I understand why they fired him, but at least Will Wade, at least for 1 year, is still in Louisiana because he's not going to stay. McNeese, somebody's going to roll the dice on that man, and he's going to go to a high. He might even go to Michigan. But all the Saints coaches, usually when the team does good, the coaches leave. So, we fired the offensive line coach. Ronald Curry, who I thought was the choice for offensive coordinator, they offered him the wide receivers position, like he really wants to deal with that shit. And Doctor Who's team stole my offensive coordinator choice, and I think he became the offensive coordinator with the Buffalo Bills. So, all these teams that suck ass like to steal our talent, and then they become good. I don't know what it is. This guy that we're supposed to sign, Clint Kubiak. Apparently he was with the Vikings at one point. So maybe Elvis knows about this guy. But he's the 49ers passing game coordinator. He's not even the offensive coordinator, but he will be under DA. Hopefully the offense picks up. And hopefully, Okay, there we go. I got somebody finally to talk to. Wait, hold on a sec. Let me change my YouTube. I won't be talking to myself anymore.
What's up? Go Tigers. Who that?
I won't be talking to myself anymore. Who that? Oops. I got the YouTube side still on. Wait a minute. Pause. There we go. Yeah, I woke up and...
What's up?
Not much. I woke up and no one's here. So I figured why not? Because by 7 o'clock I'll probably go back to sleep. Probably. So yeah, nobody's here, so I figured I'll do a stream. The other day I did a stream. You know who popped in my stream? I ain't seen in almost 3 years. 2.5 years. Blue Wave Odyssey. Bob?
Boy, that name sounds familiar.
Yeah, he used to pop up and donate my stream all the time. Yeah, he popped up in my stream the other day. And I said, Bob? So I ain't seen you in almost 3 years. 2 or 3 years.
How would he donate to the stream?
Well, he has my PayPal.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
He's like one of 10 people that still have my PayPal. Well, I had to give it to him again. He lost all his contacts or something. I sent him an email, but yeah, he popped in my stream, and I was like, Bob, is that you? Because he ain't did a YouTube video in about a year. almost 2
okay.
years. So he got like 20,000 subscribers, I think, or close to it. So I mean, when he stopped, he grew pretty fast. But
I heard you saying something about CK. What did he do? Change his mind or something?
who?
CK.
CK.
Yeah, I call him CK.
Kubiak?
The new offense coordinator.
Oh no, he didn't change his mind. They got to wait till a Super Bowl before he can sign the contract.
Oh yeah, okay.
He's with the 49ers. He hadn't signed anything yet.
I knew
but,
that. Okay. I heard you bring him up, and then I was in the StreamYard section, and then I couldn't hear anything. Once I killed the YouTube live, I couldn't hear anything. So
yeah.
I should have let it play 10 seconds longer.
Could have. I don't know if anybody's gonna pop in the chat today. It's kind of so. Like when I do a stream at sometimes I'll do a stream at like 11 or 12, and the last time I had like 12 people in the chat, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe I got something here. And that's when Bob popped in, and I was like, okay, cool. I said, and he was asking me why I wasn't monetized, and I said, well, everybody disappeared from my chat. I said, you know how YouTube is, people, you gotta get new people in the chat, and but I just got another Drew Brees card. I bought a couple of Saints cards for really cheap. So I got 2 Drew Breeses. I got a Dave Parks from like 1972. Old tight end. I buy him for less than like 50 cents.
One day they'll grow up to be $50, maybe.
Yeah, it's possible. This Drew Brees is from 2006. The other one's 2015. This is a limited edition card. It's not numbered, but it's limited edition. It's number 50. And the other card I got is 47. So I got low cards in the stack. But but this guy, I was looking up his stats. Apparently, before the 49ers, he used to be with the Vikings. So I don't know much about him. I had to look him up. But he's the passing game coordinator. He's like the assistant to the offensive coordinator with the 49ers. Like, he calls the plays. So there's that. But I should share this out to some people. We could bring some people in. But
that's what I'm doing right now. I'm typing in my community.
That works. Appreciate it, of course. Yeah, I know I didn't plan on going on at this time, but like I said, I woke up, nobody's here. I don't have to hear background noise. Jason Dabro, hello there. Greetings and salutations. Don't know if I've seen your name before. I may have. I don't know, so I apologize, but I might have seen you before, but I forget. I tend to forget sometimes, but yeah, bring in the barbecue community in the tool. Well, I know Cajun's probably driving right now, but
no, he's not. He's sleeping right now.
Oh yeah, that's right. He drives at night. I forgot. First time in your live. Oh, okay. That's why I haven't seen your name before. I must have seen you from somewhere.
How you doing, Jason? Welcome to the live stream.
Yep. Up there on the panel is Mr. Cajun Coin Hunter. He's always my co-host in crime. Well, that's good to know. I go on a lot of streams, so I started going to somebody's stream. This girl that streams in Treasure Woman stream. And I started talking to her, and maybe one day I'll get her on a panel. She plays these games I've never heard of before, probably Treasure Woman's probably streaming now because they usually stream during the day anyway. Because for her it's 6 hours later, so it's like you know, at night. It's like 7 o'clock. So, oh, okay. Nah, it's all good. A lot of people sub and never come on my channel. I'm used to it by now. It's all good. Yeah. Had a hair in my mouth.
Steel guy's favorite saying. Y'all don't sell to me because y'all ain't gonna come over here anyway.
Well, I'm not saying him.
Anyhow.
Yeah, no, I go on people's chat and they drop my link and I go, "What's the point?" Treasure Woman was doing that, and I was telling Treasure Woman, I said, because she gets a bunch of kids in her channel, and I said, I don't want all these damn kids in my channel, like these 12-year-olds in my channel. The hell? Because somebody gifted me a membership to her channel. So, yeah, I usually stream at night a lot of times. So, you know, I just decided to do one in the middle of the day.
Yeah, we had that new name in my live stream last night. Lance's Amish friend, and I was thinking it was full wave. I mean, the way he was talking, and I was like, no, Danny ain't gonna make a troll channel, you know, a fun troll channel. So, like Randy, I was thinking maybe it's Randy, and what you called it agreed, and it was like, no, Russ, Smoky Ridge Barbecue. Mm-hmm. He was like, I think that's Kyle. Well, he says, Kyle, what's his last name? Alex. Well, it's Alexander, but he goes, he puts it short on YouTube, Kyle Alex, a race car driver. So it anyway, yeah, well, because he and then I was thinking there was Chris too with Chris Garrity with East Wing Farms.
Yeah, it might have been. Well, no, he made a comment or he tagged me or something, and I'm like, I didn't see that name either, and I'm like, Amish Farms, like, who is that? But I didn't say anything, but I said something in the chat, and then they tagged me. I'm like, I don't know who it is, but I thought that was like I was getting ready to say it must be Kyle.
Yeah.
But man, see, my cough is starting to come back now.
Oh, field guys from New Orleans, Southeast Louisiana representing, and I'm Southwest Louisiana.
Yep. Here, there, and everywhere.
And then usually we get, well, in my live streams we got Braxton the Snake Fiend. He'll come in.
I think he's been in my chat once,
Northwest Louisiana. Oh, he's been in your streams.
I think he came in. I think he came in once or twice.
Oh yeah, I remember he came in a while back.
I think he subscribed to me. Like I said, I have no idea because I can't remember people who subscribe to me because I go in so many streams. I must have seen Jason from like Kayla's stream or Treasure Woman's stream, or it had to be a gaming stream, obviously, because they got the little logo at the back. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, I see a little.
Well, there's only really 2 or 3 gaming channels I go on YouTube. It's either Treasure Woman's or I started going on Kayla's. Do you play games? Not on YouTube, but
you used to.
Yeah, in the past, I did.
That was a while back because you got an old system.
Yeah. Well, I still haven't changed the TV out. It's still sitting there. Oh, okay. Treasure Woman. Oh, moderate. Well, who? She's got. Well, you're not a kid, are you? Okay. Because hopefully you're not. Because Treasure Woman would always drop my link, and I told Treasure Woman, you have a bunch of kids in. Well, not all of them, but I said you have a bunch of kids in the chat, and
yeah, 8, 9-year-old, 10-year-old.
one day they played the troll bomb where they were coming in the chat and they were like, I'm here, and they kept typing that, and I said, okay, you're here, and they kept typing and spamming the chat, and I started, okay, you're 20. Okay, well, you're of age, that's good. And they started spamming the chat like crazy, and I started timing them out and banning them, and they said, retreat, and Treasure Woman didn't know what was going on, and so they came back about a week later, which was last week, and they started like harassing Treasure Woman in her stream and calling her like skanky and like inappropriate names. I'm just like, oh, you avoided a ban. Okay, well let me ban you again. Because I think what happened was I told Treasure Woman, I said, you can unban these people if you want, but they're just spamming your channel. And I think she unbanned a few of them. I don't know. And well, they came back and they started, like trolling and stuff. Oh, no, it's all good, Jason. I try to figure out where I know people from. I figured it had to be in one of those two streams. But I started watching this lady, Kayla. I don't know, she must be in her 20s. And I told her, I said, you should come on my stream one time. She plays these games I've never heard of before, but she's got a following. So we need to bring Russ's. If I could bring Russ's following in here, I will. He can be more than happy to talk about barbecue in my stream. I'll change my theme to barbecue if I can bring the people in. But I'm gonna make a serious run at getting monetized because I'm trying to make a few cents here and there and everywhere I can. So I don't know if Treasure Woman's streaming now or not. She usually does around this time. But I wish I looked like my 30s. So where are you from, Jason? I guess the US or maybe the UK? Maybe Canadian land? Well, I don't think she knows how. No, she might know how. Well, honestly, she's too busy. She's not looking at. She's playing the game, so she's not looking at chat a whole lot. I mean, she is, and then she's not.
Yeah, she is, because she tells me hi every time I drop in, And
yeah, she looks from time to time because I'll drop an emoji or something. Newsmaniac was in there yesterday and said, "Oh, you're not playing the B game because now she's been doing these cooking streams." Also, like yesterday, she was cooking spaghetti.
And what's that other popular one now? Game of Thrones?
I guess. Asia. Oh, okay. What the hell time is it in Asia?
In Asia.
Yeah.
What part of Asia?
Who knows?
That's not an Asian name he has. They bro. Or that bro. That'd be Cajun there, that bro.
Well,
bro,
yeah.
Thibodeau, bro, Arsenault, Theriault. Gaillon.
Yep. Must be.
Fortnite. That's the one. Fortnite. Not Game of Thrones. Fortnite.
Oh, yeah. I don't really like that game too much, but I have watched it to help people get monetized in streams. Just let the stream run and then, a lot of the
South Asia.
Oh,
Thailand, Malaysia.
I don't think she played Fortnite. I don't remember her playing Fortnite. But she used to do coins. I mean, I think every once in a blue moon she'll still do a coin video, but she found her niche. I mean, people watch her.
Yeah, hey, she's in that game, and
300-400 views playing that B game. So
yeah,
I mean, and her audience keeps growing and growing and growing. So she's found her niche. And then
she used to have a lot of views on her treasure hunts too. metal detecting. And then, especially when she was finding that silver and gold and stuff on the beach, she found that little hot spot.
She might pop in. The last stream I did 2 or 3 days ago, I did like an hour stream, and I ended it. And she left a message. I just missed it by 3 minutes because she was live streaming. And that's the only thing, though. She live streams and Masha live streams around this time. You're always competing against somebody. Oh, okay. She's playing with Demi. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, Fortnite is another game that brings in the people. So, that's always good that she might pop in. Like I said, she's a mod in my channel.
My buddy Ozard, he plays Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, yeah, they play that on Twitch a lot. That game, that Fortnite, Call of Duty, and Madden 24 are the top 4 games people play on Twitch.
Yeah, he does Madden too, football.
Yeah. I haven't bought the recent Madden in years. I said, if somebody wants to pay me to get it, I'll get it.
He was playing one on the weekend, and I'm like, man, what channel? I mean, what station that's on? Who's broadcasting that? And he was like, no, it's not a live game. He said it's a Madden game. I'm like, damn, I thought that was for real.
Oh, yeah, they make them realistic nowadays.
Hell yeah.
I mean, they make them.
He can afford them latest, newest editions,
I stopped buying them when they were like $69.99 because it's basically the same game. They update a few things. They add a few things. They take away. Of course, there's new players. People retire. But for the most part, it's the same game every year. I mean, they change a few things. They add a few things. They tinker with it. They mess shit up. So I got tired of paying $70. Now I think it's more like 99 or 109 or.
Imagine that.
Yeah. Well, like I was saying before, good old Charter decided to raise the internet bill $2. So, and somebody was talking about that. I think, I think I popped into Yes I Can's the other day, and I'm not a horror movie fan. No, I don't really. Cajun watches horror movies all the time, I'm sure. Yeah,
my wife does too.
Yeah. I mean, I don't watch many movies. If I'm watching something, so. But But other than that, I mean, it's not too bad.
Oh hell, I might put my power bank together while I'm up here. All I got to do is put batteries in it, make sure all the voltages are right, and all that stuff. Snap it together. Oh, I got my batteries in
Mine is
a while back. The 18650 batteries.
Think so.
3.7 volt batteries. It takes like 6 of them, I think, for this power bank. I got the power bank from AliExpress. And it was like,
I gotta check my.
They have these lightning deals on AliExpress, like on the app, or if you can get it on the laptop too, or desktop laptop. You don't have to be on a cell phone.
Yeah.
Like right when you click on AliExpress, the name, and man, it'll bring you to the choice. Like the $1.79, $1.99 area. And these things usually around $8, and they had a lightning deal on it. It was $1.99. I threw it in my cart and my picks, and with a couple of other things, got it in. And I was like, well, all I got to do is get some batteries, and I got some on a lightning deal. It was like $1 a piece for the 18650s. I got 8 of them, 2 packs of 4. Well, it was 8, but they sent it in 2 packs of 4.
Yeah. Yesterday, my coworker was playing these games. We were doing something, and she goes, "Oh, I'm going to sit here," because we had to watch the fitting room for somebody, or she did. And I was talking to her because she was one of the people that was there that I talked to. And she goes, "Oh, I'm playing my game." She goes, "You ever heard of Fetch?" And I said, "Yeah, I got Fetch." I can't pull it up because my internet doesn't really like to work at my job, unfortunately, with my phone. But she was like, "Oh, I'm playing Monopoly." "Hey, I'm playing Monopoly too." And what's that?
A receipt from the Mrs. Pharmacy.
Well,
it's a handwritten receipt for delivery.
Yeah,
and it didn't catch the date because it only said 2/9. Whoever wrote it, because today's the 8th, huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
well, it's not going to work because
but it still didn't pick it up, and it didn't pick up the total because it's handwritten and it's a copy.
Yeah, it's probably won't.
So yeah, it didn't pick it up.
I
so
found.
I hit the date. It picked up the name, the wrong name. I put the date and I put the total. So
hey, who cares what name? I've already done a receipt.
Yeah,
the Acme tool thing, and I'm like, okay, well, it's not Acme, but last week I found because when I'm at work, people drop receipts all the time, in the store, out of the store, and I found the Harbor Freight receipt, and I was going to show it. It was something I threw it away, but it said tool tray or tool like $12. I was going to show Rage, and I was like, look, I got a Harbor Freight receipt. But I found like 4 or 5 receipts on the ground. And I told her I got like 54,000 points, and she goes, "Damn!" She goes, "You got enough to get a $50 gift card?" And I said, "Almost." But I couldn't pull it to show her because my internet wasn't working. I said, but she was playing. I showed her the games, and she goes, "Oh, my Dice Dream." She goes, "I got that."
I'm playing the Dice one now. I got 500 or something, 700.
I was
about 700 doing the dice, and hell, I've been collecting my Monopoly points. It's giving me Monopoly points.
Here and there, I get some. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. I was telling her that.
Man, I must have $500 million on Monopoly.
Yeah, well, I buy the hotels and stuff, but she was playing these games. And I'm looking through her, you know how they break it up? They'll give you like 130, 140, whatever it is for the particular game that you're playing. Coin Master, they'll give you like the 500. Well, she was playing one. She told me about, she goes, "You ought to play this game." And I don't remember what game it was, like Candy Crush. And I'm looking through her list, 3,000 points, 2,000 points from playing that game. I said, holy shit. I said, I should find that. When I talk to her Saturday, I'm going to ask her what game. But she's got like 15,000
in there. In the when you go to play games, it'll say my games or whatever, and then if you hit not the one that says, wait, hold on, I'll tell you right quick.
Well, it's not Candy Crush. It's something that's all purple. And she was getting a lot of points. She said she had like 15,000 points because I was looking at her phone when And I said, I got like 50,000. I said, I've been doing it since May, though. And I told her the secret. I said, what I do is I find receipts on the ground. I go to like the stores on the side, like, next to where I'm at is Five Below. And there's trash cans. And I'm not going to dig in the trash can, but I'm looking at it. If I see something on the top, like a receipt on the top, I pull it out. Or, well, of course, I went to Five Below and I went to Five Guys. So that was 2 receipts. But I found
catalog. 4. It'll say my games or catalogs on the top.
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh, I know my games. Well, she's got a different phone than mine, so the point totals and everything was different. And I was like, wow, this is different on my phone because she's got a brand new phone.
Is that the one?
It was not. It was something. It was all purple. I can't remember the name of it. She sent me I got to send her a message and ask her what it is.
Candy Crush Saga.
Yeah, it wasn't that one. It was like Fairy something. It was like purple rubies or something on the screen. And I said, holy shit, I got to play that one. But I told her I think it was that one.
That one there is called Match Numbers.
I think it was that one.
PvP Match 3, 44 minute 29 total, something like that.
Well, I only need 800 more points to get the 55,000 to cash out to get the $50 Walmart gift card. And honestly, that Nature's Own.
The Walmart gift card?
Yeah, I'm going for that. The 10, 20, and 50. Yeah, I'm at 54,200 points. You need 55,000, I think, for the $50 Walmart gift card. And I need 72 more cents on the Nature's Own bread to get 1,000 points. So I may go to Walmart after I end this stream and go get the bread just to get the 1,000 points. Because even though I got a lot of bread in my house right now, but usually I'll freeze it, throw it in the freezer, and then thaw it out when you need it. Because I got a lot of bread right now. But you can always, it's under retail. It's all the way at the bottom.
I did. Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see. eBay.
It's in alphabetical order.
55,000.
Yeah, I got 54,200 exactly.
Okay, so you need what, 800 points?
Yep. And I told her about Instagram, and she goes, "Well, I don't have an Instagram." I said, "Well, if you get an Instagram," I said, because they just gave me 1,200 points for putting my referral code, and right now they're doing 1 billion points. They're doing 1,000 points for sharing out. They're doing 2,000 points contest for the Super Bowl.
I got an email from CoinOut or Receipt Pal. I think it's CoinOut.
CoinOut is messing up on my phone. I can't access it on my phone anymore. It keeps telling me invalid email.
Well, anyway, I look at it when I check my emails in the morning and the afternoon. It's on my computer, so not on my phone. Yeah. But anyway, I mean, this is where I saw it at on the laptop, and they said that it's discounted February. Like for a $50 card on CoinOut, it's instead of 55,000 or whatever for $50, they moved it from like 51,000 down to like 47,000.
I saw that
a couple thousand points or something.
Yeah, but what it's doing on my phone is I've had the app for months, and I click on it, and it tells me put my email in. It makes me change my password, and then it treats me like a new person. And then all of a sudden, then it goes to my account, and it's been doing this for the last 2 weeks. Damn. And instead of taking so what I'm gonna do is when I get to whatever points, I'm going to cash out and delete the CoinOut because it's just messing up on my phone. So I'm going to get rid of that one. I'm just going to stick with Receipt Hog and Fetch. I might add another one, but when this app thing starts messing up my phone and I can't get into the account, it's not taking my receipts, it's not worth it. So I think I have enough to get a $3 Amazon card. So I might, at the end of this month, cash that out and get rid of that app or just stop using it for a while. Because I don't know what's going on with it. It's making me reset my password every time I go to that CoinOut. And I got to play my Monopoly now. Uh-oh. Let me put in Monopoly.
Hell, they gave me, they said, rate us or something, or survey or something. Get like 500 points for a survey.
Yeah, they gave me that too.
And they asked me, they said, how's the app or something? And they asked me a question, and I was like, I forget what it was. It asked me, and I says, well, it didn't want to take something.
Did you get 500 points for that too? Because it messed up mine. It wouldn't take one of my receipts, and I had to resubmit it.
Yeah, it gave me 500 for that.
Yeah.
So we sorry you had trouble with the app. Here's 500 points.
Well, it's messing up. Like I said, it's not even letting me get into the app anymore. I have to put in my email and change my password, and they give you this number code you put in there. And it's been doing that for the last 2 weeks. It wouldn't take 3 of my receipts for whatever reason. I had to rescan them. I put in 5 receipts last night, and it rejected 4 of them. for no reason. So I'm getting to the point where it's like I'm gonna cash out and get rid of that one because it's just not working. It's messing my phone up.
But it was, I forget what it was that. The online receipts. It asked me a question about the online receipts.
Yeah.
And I told him, I says, I do a lot with like Temu and AliExpress, for my electronics, my workbench and all that.
Yeah.
Man, I let Radio Mike talk me out of getting a signal generator from AliExpress. It was on sale for $78. It was usually $110, and they had a discount for a certain. I think it was in October or something. They had some big sale going on, and store wide, platform wide, all the stores on AliExpress. And I wanted that. It was going to be an 80 megahertz signal generator. And he was like, "Oh, you don't want that." But I come to think about it after the fact, I think he just saw where it said 20 megahertz. He was like, "Hey, boss, you're not going to be satisfied with that, because I read his, and I'm like, let me go back to that email. And because they got pictures in it. So, and he was like, "You need something like this." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's what I've been telling you. I've been wanting this item right here. Not the one I was going to buy off AliExpress. But I was telling him I wanted a HP 8656, which is almost the same thing he sent me a picture of. I'm like, that's what I've been telling you about that I'm wanting. I says, I got $250 to spend on it. That's when I have some money. And, I was going to buy that one for $78 because it was an 80 megahertz. And it did everything, that I want to do with CB, and the 12 meter, 11 meter, 10 meter band does everything, AM, FM, all that shit. So he talked me out of it, and now it's $125 for that piece of test equipment. I should have never let him talk me out of that.
Well, you should have just said, okay. What you should have did is you should have said, well, okay, and then you should have bought it. But the thing is, even if it doesn't meet what you want, I'm sure you could always return it or at least flip it or use it for something else, Oh,
I don't think you can return that stuff. You probably can, but that's one piece of equipment I had wanted, and I let him talk me out of it.
Nah, never let anybody talk you out of anything. If you want it, get it. Power bank.
Yeah, it's got the USB-A, the regular USB-A. It's got the micro USB. It's got the C, and it's got another A. It's got 2 A ports. You got 2. Then it's got a flashlight on it. I think it's a flashlight.
I'm gonna go with the flashlight. That's not too bad.
It just says LED. I don't think it's a flashlight because there's no button. I think that's just a LED for charging and charged. Like, because when you charge the batteries in here, which I'm fixing to throw in there, and you got to put these in there right. Once you snap this lid on,
that's it.
It's church. Now I got the special tools to get it apart. Since I'm the one that put it together, I know how to take it apart.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, they were doing something last week at my job. They were putting the Motorola things back on the thing, and somebody dropped it, and the back piece broke off, and they freaked out. I broke it. And I said, it snaps back on, right? Because they got the little piece you put on your belt, your little clip thing. You put it on your belt, like on the side.
Yeah, it pops off in case something happens.
Yeah, that piece broke off, and this person was worried it broke, and I said, no, it's supposed to come off because that's how you get to the battery to change it out and stuff. And I was like, snap it back into place, put it in the thing, because it's the same Motorola things I had at the last job. It's the same things. What's that roll? It looks like that's battery.
Yeah, 18650s.
I thought you were showing me rolls of coins there.
No,
That's what it looks like.
3,500 milliamps a piece.
Damn, that's a lot.
So that's 3.5 amps per hour.
That's not bad. I was thinking of getting me some.
There's 6 of them that go in there.
I was thinking of getting me something like that, rechargeable batteries, and then I don't buy batteries often because I got a lot of batteries in the house. I don't use batteries, but
these only fit in certain things. These fit in certain flashlights, like stream lights, streamlight flashlights. These are fit in there. One, and it'll last a good while. My son-in-law had one. They're like $150 flashlight.
Damn.
Me, I would never pay that much for a flashlight.
Well, I bought me, and I don't remember what it is exactly because I don't have it on me. It's in the other room. I bought this little generator thing. It's a little tiny little generator. It's just not one of those big ones, not the $1,000. It's just enough to, in case the lights go out, you can plug in. So I got three plugs on it. Enough for like a fan or refrigerator, stuff like that.
Has the engine on it?
No, it's little. It's one of these. Well, I didn't buy it. My mom had bought it because I told her I was going to buy a generator, but they were a lot of like $1,000 this and that. So she bought one online. It's like a little radio thing. It's not an engine thing.
It's an inverter.
Yeah, it's I don't know what it is. She paid like $100 for it. I don't know.
Yeah, it runs off with like a 12-volt battery, and it puts out 110.
I think so. Yeah, something like that.
It's an APU or UPS, uninterrupted power supply. Like you can have it plugged into the wall, and it'll detect when the lights go out, and they got a 12-volt battery inside of it. It's about.
It's good enough to hold it for I think like 8 hours or something. It said, but at a time or something. But it's got
a computer and a modem. And a router for you to when the lights go out. Like me, if the lights go out, I'm screwed because my Wi-Fi and all that runs on electricity. I don't have that battery backup like
me too. I don't have that, but she was showing me because I looked at it I didn't know she bought it. She's buy stuff and then I bought this because I said for the last 2 years I was going to buy a generator, but I'm not spending $1,200 on those generators outside and this and that. And she bought something, and it's got 2 plugs on the front, and it's got like a thing in the back. And she goes, I wonder. Because she's like, I wonder if you could use the modem and the thing, because the modem's got a plug and this has got a plug. And she goes, there's only 2 plugs on the front and there's 1 plug in the back. And she's like, well, and I was like, okay, well, in the case of that, you have to put in a fan. You have to plug in the refrigerator for a long period of time. I said, I guess you could put the modem and the thing in there because I'm in the same situation as you are, where if the lights go out, I lose my lose my Wi-Fi unless I'm
going to run a refrigerator on that little thing.
Well,
you'll run a refrigerator on it for about 20 minutes or maybe an hour. I don't know.
Well, I have some ice chest also, so I mean I could get ice and put stuff in whatever. But it's got plugs on the front, and she was like, well, maybe I could put the modem in case of that. And I said, well, yeah, I guess so. But she just got a new phone anyway because her phone wouldn't hold a charge. So she went and bought a flip phone, a brand new flip phone, a brand new model, and it's just like a smartphone. It's a big flip phone, and it's just like but she bought it for like $6. brand new, and she's got that free government thing on it, so she don't pay any payments on the phone. No service. It's free service. It's like insurance, government, what you call it. So she got that. And then they sent her another phone. So she went and bought a flip phone, and then they sent her another phone through the mail. So now she's got 2 working phones. But the flip phone don't do text messages. That looks like a weird like beeper.
No, it's a voltage tester, current voltage and current draw tester. So I got it plugged into the power bank.
Yeah.
And it's showing 5.12 volts, which that's what it's supposed to be, 5 volts, a little over. It's not drawing anything. It's just at 12 milliamps just idling.
I may, I don't know where she put the generator thing. I may do a video on it one day. And I'm like, okay, because I don't even know. She just showed it to me. I was like, okay. But, because if I say I'm going to buy something and I don't, she'll get it. But the only concern I had is those generators outside with the gas power, okay, because you have to put it outside. Because you don't want the carbon dioxide. She was going to put it in my patio, and the patio, it's insulated. It's got, if you see my patio, it's got the screens. But she was going to put it in the patio and leave the screen door open. And I'm like, you cannot put those generators in the patio with the screen door because all that carbon dioxide is going to come in the house and I don't want to die.
Well, if you have a door that goes to the patio, from the house to the patio, if you leave that door shut and leave the screen door in the patio open, you're fine.
No, she would open all the doors. I know her. She would open all the doors because to get the wind circulating in.
Oh, like you can't have that. You got to have
that's what I told you. You can't do that.
Chained up to something.
Yeah, well, my neighbor behind us, they run the generator, but they put it all the way at the end of their fence. And then they run an extension cord because I peeked over the fence and, I built that fence. I had that fence built in my backyard, on one side of the fence. Okay. If you've seen my cat video, my neighbor to the right, the landlord won't fix the fence. And it's basically on its last legs. That's why you see it. It's halfway, half the boards are gone and the things. And I fixed it 2 or 3 times and half the fence is leaning. They won't fix the fence. So I guess it's going to be like, okay, another Katrina knocks it over. But the other side I got fixed. And then my neighbors from behind us and then my landlord, they put in and fixed that one. Not even 3 years ago. It's a Scott fence. 3 of the planks are missing and 2 of them, half the planks are gone just from the last storm that we had.
That's not bad.
Huh?
That's not bad. Just two things gone from a hurricane.
And then of course the ground is seeping, and then they got 2 or 3 dogs. So these dogs come in my freaking yard, do their damn business, and then they run around. And I got cats doing their business in my yard, and then the squirrels, or I guess I don't know what the hell they're thinking. I did. If you've seen the cat video, I'm surprised no one, but there's a big portion of the fence on the side that's like totally off so 3 of the fences are redone, but it took them like weeks to build this fence because they were like, messing around. And then they wanted to leave all the damn trash in my backyard. And I said, I said, no. Oh, well, you got to take it to the dump. We don't do that. I said, no. I said, I'm paying y'all all this money. I said, you're going to do it. Because he wanted me to sign a waiver, a piece of paper. I said, nope. I said, it's not my property. I said, you need to send that to my landlord so she can sign off on it. I said, I don't sign shit. Because they always want me to sign off on it. I'm like, no, I'm not signing. I said, you need to take that shit out my yard. You brought it in. Oh, no, we don't do that, sir. And I'm like, no, all right, well, you ain't getting paid then. You brought the shit in my yard. I don't want it sitting there. And then I had to call my landlord up, and I was like, yeah, I sent her pictures. I'm like, look at what they doing with this shit. She's like, I'm not paying y'all until you get that shit off my property. But she said it, and she didn't say it the way I said it. She said it In other words, like nicely. And I'm like, they, because it was a husband and wife team that was building this fence. They worked for Scott Fence Company. And it took them like 8 weeks to build a fence. I mean, I don't know. They would come for like 45 minutes and leave. I'm like, every day. I'm like, what is this? And then they would bring their kids. They had 3 young kids. And they let these kids run around in my yard. And I'm like, because I got potholes in my yard. The squirrels dig up the ground. And I'm like, I'm like, can you not have your kids running around in my yard? I don't want your kids getting hurt and then you sue me. Oh, no, we wouldn't do that. And I'm just like,
Put my power bank together. Missy's talking to me.
What happened?
Oh.
What happened to it?
Missy, I need some food. I need some food, Missy.
She'll cook for you. Come down here.
Oh, I haven't eaten anything yet. I woke up like 20 minutes before I started the stream because I didn't get. I needed the night before. I didn't get that much sleep. Well, I am coming down there in 2 or 3 weeks. If I don't get sick again, the day after my birthday, I'm coming down there. Supposedly. And then my aunt's coming down here like about 2 or 3 weeks later because she hadn't been down here in about 5 years. She goes to Arkansas for her great grandkids and nephews and whatever. Not nephews, great grandkids. I think she's at 2 or 3 greats by now. Out there by y'all, they populate so goddamn much, ain't got nothing to do. But they all live in Arkansas, somewhere in Arkansas. I don't know where. So my aunt's always traveling to Arkansas. And she plans on moving to Arkansas in the next couple of years or whenever. Because I don't think my uncle's got that much longer. He's been saying, all the shit he's got going on.
He ain't got much longer for what?
I don't think he's got much longer to go to live. He might have.
Really?
Well, he'll probably live. Well, he's got all kinds of problems and shit, but he'll probably keep on ticking. He's last time he's having trouble walking a little bit. So I mean, he walks, but he's got all kinds of problems with because he had to have surgery a couple of years ago for something, stomach or I forget what. He's got what you got, the neuropathy and the diabetes and.
I don't have that.
What?
I got neuropathy, but I don't have diabetes. I'm not diabetic.
Oh, well, he's got that, and he's got something else I forget wrong with him. He's got something wrong with his colon. Because he has trouble going when he's got to go. And they said something like, I think he's got, I don't know, he's got a few things over the last couple of years. I mean, he's like 70, 73, 74. I mean, he's up there in age. I mean, he's, I think like 5 or 6 years older than my aunt. No, maybe 4 years. Yeah, I think my uncle turned 73 last year. 73. But I mean, he worked outside for 40, 50 years in the elements, and there was he's had 3 heart attacks. The last one, supposedly, he was in church. That's what I heard. I wasn't there. But
Good place to have one.
Yeah. But I mean,
a lot of people around that know CPR and the number to 911. What's the number to 911?
Well, I wasn't there, but the story was that he woke up from the surgery. He asked the nurse, "Where's my cigarettes?" And somebody snuck him in a pack of cigarettes in the hospital room, and the nurse comes in and he's lighting up. The nurse goes, what are you doing with cigarettes? Oh, I need my cigarettes. And
he still smokes.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, yeah. Oh yeah. I don't remember what brand. Oh yeah, he ain't gonna stop smoking. That's why he's got heart problems. That's why he's got all these damn problems. He'll smoke. He gets like a carton every couple of weeks or so. But you know what he does?
I go through a carton a week.
Well, it might be a week every two. Well, what he does is he'll light up a cigarette, he'll put it down. He'll go in the next room, light up the cigarette, put it down.
Yeah.
So I don't know what con. I think the last time he got that Lucky brand, Lucky Strike, but whatever's cheaper, because they got that discount place up there in Marksville. They got that discount place that used to be like a Taco Bell or something. It used to be a fast food place. And it's an eater. I don't remember the name of it, but it's a food place. You go in there, you get food, and it's also because I went in there last time. It's a drive-through, and you put in your order, and they give you the cigarettes or whatever, cigars, whatever you get. And got a carton of cigarettes, and I think it was like $40. And I'm like, shit, really? What the hell? Which I guess is pretty cheap overall for a carton. But I don't remember the name of it. But yeah, my uncle never stopped smoking. He's got some kind of blood thing too. So yeah, he's taking blood. He's got all kinds of shit going with him. But I didn't see him the last time. But he's got these purple blotches, because of the blood thing, bruise and stuff. And
oh yeah, old man skin. I had that at one time, but I got over it.
Well, he told me last time. He's like, I don't think I'm gonna. He always tells me, he goes, I think next year I'm going to pass away or 2 years from now. And I said, you're going to be like Keith Richards. You're going to fucking live. I said, I think he sort of knows who Keith Richards is. I had to show him a picture. He goes, oh, okay. Yeah. Because he don't know that shit. But I said, you're going to be like Keith Richards. You're going to be 100 years old. Oh, I hope I don't live that long. Shit. And he's like, I'm waiting. He goes, I'm waiting to go next year, the year after. I said, you got a good 20 years left in you. But if whenever he passes away, then my aunt's gonna move to Arkansas and probably sell their house, and because they got a good part of land, But yeah, my uncle, he don't really even. I don't even think he goes outside much anymore. He's got that big workshop in the back. And got all his tools and all his shit back there. I think if I go over there, I think I'll push him out, and I'll be like, I might get him outside. I'll be like, hey, let's go see your tools. I might film it. And put it on YouTube.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, he's got his
little tour of the workshop.
He's got his well, they got like a 2004 calendar. He's got his girly pinup calendar in there. And it's like 2004. And he goes, I got to change that. That was the last time. But he's got all kinds of tools up in there. Shit, grinders and all kinds of shit. Maybe I'll film it if I can get in there and you can watch it and Raging can watch it. I don't know. But I couldn't tell you. Because last year, like I said, one time he was grinding. He handed me the goddamn thing with the he was fixing the there was a.
Didn't he hand you the lead end of a welding rod?
Yeah, he handed me the damn welding thing. Yeah, I already told you that thing. He handed me the welding thing. I said, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this. He was fixing the axle wheel off one of those trailer hitch things. And yeah, so he had the thing on like what you have, a little thing, and he was welding and stuff, and he handed me the thing, and there's sparks flying everywhere, and I said, what the fuck? I said, I don't know what I'm doing. Luckily, my cousin's husband came in at the time. He goes, because it was just me and him, so if I get stuck with him, he likes to put me to work, even though I'm the guest at the house. He's like, you gotta earn your keep.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Sing for your supper.
Yeah. So I was like, so my cousin's husband came and he was doing it, and they flipped over the axle and they fixed it and everything, and they were getting out he got all the grinding, got all them damn tools. He fixes it and fixed the axle, put the wheel back on, all that shit, ready to go. Because they ran off the road and the thing flipped into the ditch. Because out there they got all these ditches everywhere. So I guess it flipped. This was like 2 or 3 years ago, I think. And I went up there for might have been the Christmas holidays, because usually I go up there for Christmas. But of course I couldn't go because I was sick last time. I usually go up there for my birthday too. I'm like, this is like the 4th or 5th year in a row, or 3rd year in a row. I'm going to go up there near my birthday. And I was like, okay. But I never have. My aunt's always buying me stuff, and I'm like, you don't have to spend money on me. You know, I mean, you don't have to spend money on me. He's like, do your thing, and yeah, I'm supposed to be going up there. The 23rd, I think, or 24th, or 25th, somewhere if it don't change.
No.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know if my mom will let me take my TV and put it in the car. That's the problem, because I suggested it to her last time, and she's like, "That's gonna drag my wheels down." So I don't think she'll let me bring my TV up there. I might have to. I'll have to see.
Which one?
The one that's broken, the ILO. The one that you said you could fix. The one with the the thing that don't come on, the thingamajig. That time.
You talking about the big wooden one, or you talking about the one in your room that the line?
No, the one in my room with the line. Oh, I know she ain't putting the RCA in the goddamn. That one won't fit. That one will not fit in the damn car. That wouldn't even. We had a van years ago for that one. Yeah, she will not. I don't think I could put the ILO might. The ILO will probably fit, but I don't think she'd want me to do all of that shit.
They tell you once you put this together, you know it's church. But man, it's hard to get together. That thing's tight. I got this little bit left to go from here to here.
Damn.
To snap. I've been having to push on it, push down to get it to go in the groove, and then that sucker's tough, man.
I know. I bet it is.
Damn. Dog it, no.
That's why I don't have the patience for this damn thing. I'll just break it.
Yeah, but usually you snap something together, it snaps together. This one here, boy, I'll tell you what, it's something else.
I mean, if it's simple enough, then yeah, it'll you could do it that way, but let's see. What am I looking at on this thing?
Man. Almost got it together. I got one little piece. Oh, right from here to here. Is that sticking up a little bit?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. From here to here. That's it.
Time to get the hammer. Smash! Okay, it's fixed.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing that with my hand.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think you should have did that with your hand. That's the last thing you need. You be doing a live stream, you got a cast on you. Well, the damn machinery. I was trying to beat the machinery. Well, you know who won. The machine did.
Oh, I think I see what it is.
Something probably out of alignment.
Yeah, it's just, I think. Little piece on the back. It's got a couple little slots that it goes into.
Yeah. Boy, Twitter needs to fix their damn bot problem. This is ridiculous with all these bots. Elon Musk needs to fix these damn problems.
I don't go on Twitter. I don't have an account. Oh, I think I have an account I made years ago when they first came out or something.
Twitter came out, I think, in like 2005 or 2007. I still got mine. I made mine. It's a July 2009.
Well, it was 08. I think
Hmm.
07, 08. I asked this girl I was friends with on MySpace. She said, I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to make a Twitter account. And I said, which Twitter? She says, just another way of communicating, just not like not like MySpace. And then she says, I'm going to make a Facebook account too. And I said,
Yeah.
what's that? She said, it's kind of like MySpace, but there's, a lot of people on it too.
Well, I
And that's
made
when MySpace was real popular, man. MySpace was the schnitz back then.
yeah, I had one. And my background was all blue clouds, blue and white fuzzy clouds. I had my playlist up.
And mine was Western,
Mm.
with the saguaro cactuses, the horse, and
Oh yeah, I remember that
the
one.
West.
Yeah, and then they messed up MySpace, and then Justin Timberlake bought it and turned it into a piece of shit.
Really, he bought that?
Yeah, he owns it. Yeah, MySpace is it's around now, but it's not anything like it was. It's more like Facebook now. It's yeah, he owns MySpace. He bought it out from bankruptcy court from Tom when Tom sold it.
I forget which email I have it on. I think I have it on it's on Hotmail, I think.
Yeah, but if you went on MySpace now, you'd have to make a whole new account. It's not even the same. People go, bring back the old MySpace. Yeah, they deleted all the accounts and stuff. Because
Really?
Yeah, I tried to get on my old one and it's not there anymore. They deleted them all.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a way to find it where somebody kind of put it where they got the AI on it. But I made my Facebook first. No, I had MySpace first. Then I had Facebook. I think I made my Facebook in like 2007. Then I made Twitter. I don't know why I made Twitter. I guess for my brother or something or a friend. Because Twitter says July 2009. So I was 29 then. So that's the lasting long thing from my 20s, I guess. Because I had nothing. I think I just made it just to make it. Because I don't do anything on Twitter except look at posts and I retweet the Saints of the Pelicans victories, LSU. And of course, with Facebook, they made the Instagram automatically. I didn't even make that. One day said, congratulations, you have an Instagram. What's Instagram? I have no idea to fool. I put a picture up there by pure accident once. But, people, I talk to people on Instagram or message on Facebook. That's about it. I don't really use Facebook except playing my game. Most people I know deleted Facebook. LAP Coins, how you doing, my friend? Appreciate
What's
you.
up, LA Coins, little buddy? What's happening? Oh man!
If I know you were gonna pop in, I would have did my Twitch thing. So yeah, Facebook started making people about 4, 5, 6 years ago. They started, if you had a Facebook account, they automatically made an Instagram account for you. It's under Meta. And I got an email that says, congratulations, you're on Instagram. And I'm like, what the hell is Instagram? I didn't know that Facebook bought Instagram out and they automatically made. So if you have a Facebook account, you automatically have an Instagram account. You don't even know it. Even if it's
I have to link them together.
It's the same company. Well, they broke off. Meta. Instagram goes by Meta, which is that Oculus crap. Yeah. They changed the name. So if you had, even from like 15 years, if you made a Facebook, you already have an Instagram. You don't know.
Well, I had to link my Facebook to my Instagram because on my Instagram, I was doing like Cheyenne cigars like that for giveaways and stuff. They'll put it on Instagram, and then they'll say, heart the latest post and make a comment to, and then we'll pick a winner.
Yeah.
And then so I would try to get on Instagram, and they would tell me, on there, and they'd say, oh, you got to, prove your age, and I'm like, well, I thought I did that when I made the account.
Yeah, and you shouldn't have to do it again. But
somebody told me, link your Instagram with your Facebook and it will get your birthday from there. I'm like, well, how do that? He said, well, it's the same. They like same sister companies or something. And he says, once you link it, it'll transfer your birthday, date of birth.
It's like when you sign in like on Twitter, I have my own password, but it'll say connect with Google. Everything you want to sign in now, it'll say connect with Google, and it'll get it from Google. You could do it that way too, but yeah. Well, if you have an Instagram,
I don't sync nothing to nothing.
no, there's a way to get around that though, honestly. But I mean, if you have an Instagram, you can go on the Fetch account because that's how I got they give away points every.
I did away with my Instagram. At least I think I did. I'm like, I don't get no more notifications, of girls, following you and all that. I don't get none of that.
No, that's on Twitter. That's what I was talking about with the spam bots. Every day I get these zero. They have
on
zero
Instagram,
tweets, but they follow you. Instagram,
Sheila May Ryder has followed you, and they got something.
Oh, well, I put the verification thing on there on Instagram, meaning if somebody follows me, I have to approve it. I got rid of that whole spam thing on Instagram. But like LAP's talking on that, they push that shit down your throat. But they do tags on their contests and stuff. That's how I got those free fetch points. If you have an Instagram, you put your referral code, and they pick people. And I got 200 fetch points from that one day. It said you won 200. Usually there's a winner. Most people win like 10. But if you put your referral code, they give everybody points or I don't know. I made a picture by accident, and I put another picture up by pure accident. I don't know how to use Instagram on my phone.
Oh, hell, I got it. Man, that was easy. All I had to do is take my screwdriver and press on this little area.
20 minutes later.
20 minutes later. Now I got my power bank up and running.
There you go.
89%. So.
It ain't too bad. I don't know how to do threads anyway. I tried to post a picture and it went on the thread thing by accident. The one with me, I wore a mask just to piss people off. And then the other one, I don't know how to fool with Instagram. I only got it on there because people will leave me messages and I go, hey, that's how I talk to the ladies on there, Instagram.
I've got another power bank I got from Marlboro or something. 3 or 4 years ago. Hell, it's probably not even working. It's solar too. It charges solar, like when you're camping or something. Because Marlboro's the West. Yeah, I know what you're
talking about.
And all that. So you get a lot of camping gear and all that from Marlboro. And
I still haven't found any of those points for you yet. I'm looking, but I haven't found any yet. So people must take them like they're gold.
Oh, you find the packs, but you're not finding the codes?
Yeah, I find the packs all the time when I dig in the trash. Like, not digging the trash. When I'm looking for the receipts, when I pull them out the receipts, because they got 3 trash cans. One in front of our place, one in front of Five Below, and next to Five Below, there's this Greek restaurant place on the corner. Abashki, whatever it's called. And there's one there. So I'll walk up, and if I see I don't dig through the trash, but if I see the receipts on the top, I'll pull them out. And every so often, I'll see a mobile pack. And the top's ripped off. So I'm like, well, that ain't that.
Okay. Yeah, they got the code because they hiding. Yeah. They hide them right here. You got to. Right there. See that little flap?
Yeah. Well, that's what's always missing. They take the whole top. Usually they'll take the whole top off.
Okay. I got you.
But yeah, I haven't found it. I'm still looking for you, but I haven't found any yet.
Okay.
But if I find any, I'll send you a picture and you can use because I don't have no use for them.
East Coast Ken sends them to me too. I got some left out of an envelope he sent me, and here's a brand new envelope that he sent me.
Yeah, I'm sure there's sites where people will post it first come first serve. Because they used to do that with the Coke caps. When the Coke had the rewards. Where
usually if somebody tears off the Marlboro codes,
they're
going to enter them themselves. They're not going to tear them off and give them away, unless they real kind-hearted.
Well, some people would do that with the Coke caps because there was a site and they would say, I don't do the Coke rewards. And they would post it would be like first come, first serve. And people would post it and like 2 minutes later, a minute later, it would be gone. It would say used. But they would post up the 5-10 letter number combination like, I don't do this, but here, I'll give it to. They might do that with that. I mean, you might want to look into it. But then you'd have to be on there all the time because as soon as people would post it, it would be gone. They would use that code.
Yeah. No, I get enough from Ken, and then and Johnny, and then you know, if you ever would find some, I would. I don't need any more.
I won't
Unless
mail it.
Ken
I'll
would
just send
stop,
a
then
picture
I
of
would
it.
have to get with Big Flip Coins because man, he sent me a big old yellow padded envelope one time. Man, they were full because he smokes Marlboro and he smokes like me like a train.
Yeah, my uncle don't smoke Marlboro. I ought to ask him. I don't know if my cousin. I think my cousin might smoke Marlboro. I'll have to ask him. But my uncle don't smoke Marlboro. Or otherwise, I would ask him for the points because he don't even fool. My uncle don't even fool with the. He don't even own a computer. They don't have a computer over there. They don't fool with the.
When Big Flip Coins came down, and Matt 83, they come down together. Well, Big Flip was in his motorhome with his wife Flipside and his sister-in-law. So they was at Matt 83's in Houma. And then Matt, he jumped in his truck and said, "Follow me. I'll show you how to get to Boudreaux's house." Show you how to get the Cajun coin hunter's house. So they come over here, and Matt, he was supposed to quit smoking or something. I forgot to deal with that. He was supposed to just say quit. And, just no reason, just to quit. That's it. Just to quit. But he, Flip was Big Flip was smoking, and Johnny don't smoke. I forget who else was here that was smoking. So, Matt had a couple packs in his truck. He said, well, might as well. He packed the pack and then lit them up. And then, I reminded me, I said, y'all say them points, them codes. Big Flip said no. I said, man, save them for me. I'll pay you stamps to send them to me. He sent me a big one, and then that was the last one. He never sent me another one. Maybe he saved them for somebody else too.
Or he forgot. Who knows? That's possible. Maybe he gave you that big pack and he said, all right, somebody else asked him. So like you said, maybe he's doing it for that person.
Yeah, because he said, did you get my envelope? And I said, oh yeah, thank you very much. It wasn't mentioned what was in it though. Man, I like my little power bank, dude. I love it. I got one from Marlboro. I need to dig it out. I could have used this yesterday when I was in the hospital. I could have charged my phone up, and then I could have called Missy instead of getting on my pad. I'm glad I bought my little pad with me.
I
got on Facebook, and I was messaging her, hey, the doctors, they fixing to, they're not going to keep me in the hospital, so I need a ride. Get with Johnny, see if he can get me a ride from somebody.
See, now me, I would, because like I said, I only live about a mile from the hospital. I would have probably walked, unless they said,
I couldn't have walked to the highway from the front doors. I couldn't have walked to the highway. No. I can't walk that far. If it's a
situation where I can't walk, then I would have called my brother, and if he couldn't pick me up, I would have called my friend. If he wouldn't have picked me up, I would have just called the cab. I would have called the cab or something. I don't have
still
many
got cabs in your area because I know about Uber and Lyft and all that crap.
I don't have Uber signed up. My friend is a Uber.
We don't have those Uber and Lyfts here.
My friend is a Uber.
We don't even have a cab company.
We have
used to years ago, but not no more.
We had 4 cab companies after Katrina. They all went out of business. They had one left, and now there's another one. They got Good Old Days, and then there's Dad's, which is funny because there's a Dad's Heating and Plumbing because my neighbor across the way works at it. There's a Dad's taxi company. There's a Dad's furniture company. So a lot of people like their name their places Dad's for whatever reason. But yeah, if I couldn't, basically when I'm going to go to the parade tomorrow night. It's right there in front of the hospital of Root. I'd film it. I see people film parades all the time, but then they got music in the background. See, I'm afraid if I put that on YouTube, I'm going to get copyrighted. But I see people do it all the time. Nothing happens to them. So maybe I
do the parades. But this is, Cajun territory. So we got the bands that are playing on the parades, French bands, playing the different Mardi Gras songs in
Hey,
French.
Miss Barbara, how you doing? Yeah.
Hey, Miss Barbara, how you doing?
They'll play like, you know, a Beyonce song or the dance songs. Usually it's like these dance. They got the high school bands and then they have the dance crew. And but usually like the parade, it starts on the other side of town. So if it starts at 6:30, it won't even come near me until like 9:30. So that's why I don't even. Yeah, it's tomorrow night, the biggest one. Celine. That's the biggest. It's the last. Well, they got one after Mardi Gras. It's called Crew of Paws with the dogs because they had to push it back. But Celine.
Yeah, we got a couple of Mardi Gras crews here. We got one Crew de Fou. You know what that is, right?
Taylor Swift is the Antichrist. I hear that bitch at my job, Taylor Swift. I'm like,
Crew de Fou.
They probably will.
Crazy.
I guarantee you. Last year they played a Taylor Swift song and a Beyonce song. So I guarantee you they'll. But I would record that and put that on YouTube, but I'm afraid I'll get a copyright hit. Last year, I tell you what, I found a shitload of change. I probably found like $30 in change because right there on the parade route, they got the Circle K, which used to be the Exxon. And because people are going in and out, you know, they buying beer, they buying whatever. And I'm finding money, like I found a dollar bill, I'm finding change. I'm finding change in the grass, and I'm on my hands and knees, and people going, what's up? What's wrong? Oh, you drop a contact? Oh, no, I'm just looking for change. And they look at me like, why the hell are you on your hands and knees? I found at least $30 in change. Like I'm not talking pennies, I'm talking nickels, quarters. I'm goddamn right I'm going to pick it up. People dropping
they put their hand in their pocket and looking to see how much money they got, and they drop a quarter or a dollar bill or something, and they
I'm talking about it was all in the bushes. They got like 5 bushes as you walk to this side to the gas pump. I mean, to the other side. They got 5 on this side, not in front of the gas pumps. I'm talking about in front of the store. And I went to go in to get a drink, and I found like a $5 bill on the ground. I said, shit, yeah. So most of the parade, not most, before the parade came down, I spent a good hour, like I was on my hands and knees in the bushes. I found, I think it was like $32 in change, and I found another $30 or $40 in like $1 bills, just or 50 cents. I'm like, shit. So I must have came home and like I spent like $10. I must have came home with $75 in my pocket. I said, shit, yeah. But I couldn't go to the parades. They've already had like 6 parades. Because I had to work Saturday and Sunday, but I didn't have that Friday off. They had 3 weeks ago. They had a parade Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then last week they had one Saturday and Sunday, but I had to go to work, so I missed that one.
Something tomorrow or Saturday. And, I think tomorrow Missy's gone with her niece and kids. They got something in Ville Platte.
Tomorrow's the big one, Celine. That's the one that's got 30 floats. That's the one. They throw all kinds of good shit. Last year I caught one. I caught one off somebody's head. They threw a cup, it bounced off somebody's head, and I caught it. And then the year before, somebody threw one and bounced off my head, and the bastard, they threw a football. It bounced off my head, and somebody caught it behind me. But I was giving away most of the stuff. I got a few footballs, Saints footballs, but a lot of stuff I was catching, I was giving it to the kids. I was like, here you go. You want the, because I didn't have a bag. I just had my jacket. I kept a lot of the beads, but I caught a bunch of cups, and they had a kid crying. I said, here, you want a cup? I'm giving it to the kids. I'm giving it to I'm not going to carry all this shit home. Because it's about a mile walking home in the dark, and by the time the parade ends, it's about 11 o'clock at night. And I'm walking home. They got lights, but it's mostly going down the road and walking in. But it's tomorrow night around 6:30. But by the time it gets towards me, it'll be like 9 o'clock. Because I can hear the parade echoing from my room. It's about a mile away. And it passes right in front of the hospital. Because Gauze is the main street. One of the main streets. So it goes right in front of it. Because that's towards the end of the route. It starts on the other side of town. It comes all the way around, all the way around. And then it ends all the way on the other side where it ends in the Rouse's parking lot. Because behind there is the warehouses, and that's where they pull everything in the trailers, and then they put everything, whatever. So it goes there. But that's the biggest parade. It got like 30 floats. So I'm going to go to that tomorrow night because I'm off. I might as well, unless they call me in, which this place doesn't like to call me in. I have to beg them. And even when I call them up. Y'all need me? No. They're like, stop calling. I'm like,
we was
shit.
at the kids parade. The kids run, not the kids parade. The kids Mardi Gras run. You know, where they chase the chickens and all that. You know, and they on the parade, and that's an all day thing. They come in, starts at 7, and they come in at 3. So it's a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's like a 7-hour deal. You know, a run. They go out in the country and they chase the chicken just like the adults, but they do theirs on Sunday, and the adults do theirs on Mardi Gras Day. You know, it's the Courie de Mardi Gras. And then the kids parade, and they were coming in, and I seen this little Mardi Gras teddy bear, and I said, hey, I need that for my granddaughter. And there was a buddy of mine, and he threw it to me. And here comes my cousin's brother. Okay. I ain't gonna say my cousin's brother.
The knucklehead.
I'm over there. I'm reaching, you know, for the teddy bear. I got a beer in one hand, which I don't drink no more, but one hand, and the bear was right there. And here comes my cousin's brother and yanks it. I said, Smokey, now you know damn good and well he was throwing that to me because you heard me holler at him for my granddaughter. He was like, no, I didn't hear that. I said, I'm going to put this on the side of your face. He said, I kick you in the nuts.
I'd be like, you got 2 choices. Give up the bear, or, you know, you might have something happen. Shit. I hate when people do that
I got pissed off. Like I said, I call him my cousin's brother.
I've seen that happen at a parade. There was somebody that was throwing to a kid, and there was an adult that pushed the kid on the ground. And and this was on film, and let me tell you something. There was a riot because the kids' parents were sitting there, and they had people from totally, like, didn't even know these people from the outside. And I think this guy was drunk because he acted like he was drunk and everything. And he fell, and they didn't do anything to him, but they stood around him, and they were getting ready to knock the shit out of him. And the cop just happened to come up, and the cop put him in the chains and put him in the car because this happened, you know, right where it's at the intersection where I stand at, the intersection going to this way and this way. So there's cops there. The cops block off the road. So this happened right in front of the cops. And he pushed his kids. Kids might have been about 6 years old. And, you know, kids crying. The parents are right there. And like I said, they were bystanders, you know, because other people are protective of kids, you know. So so the cop came there because they were getting ready to beat the shit out of this guy, literally. And I was standing right there, and I walked away because I didn't want to get in that fray. But like right there, because sometimes they'll stop, and some of the parades are low enough to where they can hand stuff to they drop it to the kids, you know, like the bouncy balls or frisbees or whatever they got. They used to throw one of the parades out here. It was they used to throw cabbage and lettuce and carrots and. Well, they passed an ordinance out here. You can't throw cabbages anymore because it could seriously hit somebody in the head. And so they have to hand them out. So they have to put it has to physically be in their hands. So they'll have the cabbage and they'll hold it up in the air and they'll say, cabbage, and they'll scream it. And then everybody floods the float. I want one, I want one. They can still throw the carrots, but they can't throw the cabbages anymore because apparently somebody got hit in their head and they sued.
That's why they don't throw a box of Cracker Jacks anymore and the New Orleans parades. Because the corner of the box will hit you right here and they'll knock you out.
Well, that's why they don't throw coconuts for the Zulu parade. Same thing. Because somebody got hit in the head and they sued the city of New Orleans and won a lawsuit. You
might see the Zulu King.
Yeah, Zulus. I know Rex and Endymion and Comus run on Mardi Gras.
I heard. See, I don't know nothing about, you know, I heard like the Rex crew, you know, the crew to Rex, the crew to Zulu, and the crew to whatever. They got some big crews in New Orleans. I don't know a lot about them. I don't know anybody that's in those crews. I know the people in the crews over here.
Rex and Endymion and Comus, well, they have the meeting of the courts. And it usually happens, lately it's been in the Superdome. And in the Rex and Comus meet together. The two parades, they come together and they finish the Superdome. And then the king and queen of Rex and the king and queen of Comus, they come together and they celebrate the official ending of Mardi Gras. And there's the ball and stuff like that because everybody's coming in. Last year they were coming in to get the sneakers. I mean the heels and stuff. They're coming in my job now. I'm getting that, but yeah, Rex and Comus and for some parts in Demi, but Rex and Comus meet. They've been doing this since like the 1860s or something. They meet. Their courts meet and then they proclaim the end of Mardi Gras. You know, a happy Mardi Gras season, and then they announce they announce who's going to be the king of their courts next year, and because it's always. You never know because they're dressed up, but they release the photos of them, and then they announce, okay, so and so is going to be our king for next year. So and so is going to be, because they put it on WYES, the PBS station, will broadcast it, and it goes on till midnight. Then they, like I said, they throw their wands up in the air and they say, okay, Mardi Gras 2023 is officially over, and then they, but they. My phone. I forgot I had my phone set, but no, they do that, Miss Barber. They do that because it's no, people make a stew because out here they got the Irish Channel and the Bayou, so they throw they throw all the fixings, the carrots, the lettuce, the cabbage. Sometimes they used to throw tomatoes, but they'll throw it's I forget the name of but that's all they throw. Is they don't throw any doubloons or anything like that for that parade. They just throw food, so people line up because you can get all kinds of stuff for the stew. They throw,
just like down here, we do it for the gumbo. That's what they do on the Coeur d'Alene Mardi Gras, the chicken run. The farmers, and the people that live in the country, they'll give a couple pounds of sausage, smoked sausage. They'll give a sack of onions, bell pepper, onion tops. They'll give the guineas or the chickens. They'll throw a chicken or a guinea or a duck, and then the people, the Mardi Gras, they gotta then they make them dance for it, and then they'll give them sausage for the gumbo, the ritual gumbo. At the end of the run, but the gumbo's already cooked. By the time the run gets in town, the gumbo's already cooked. So what they do, they just donate that. The people who usually keep the chickens or with the ducks and guineas, or they'll give them to somebody if they want them, so they bring them home and they'll butcher it and then, make a gumbo or cook it however they want at their house,
Yeah, always a good thing.
But they don't make a gumbo at the end of the run anymore like they used to years ago.
They always change everything.
Now, the Zulus are a crew, Ms. Barbara. It's a crew. It's a Mardi Gras crew, like a little gang. Not a gang. It's a club, and they have a ball. Like before New Orleans actually comes, they'll have a ball. New Orleans, the Mardi Gras. They'll have a ball, and then that's the tickets they sell to the ball is like, a dance. They'll have a band there. They'll have, they'll sell beer, mixed drinks, whatever at a convention center or something. And like the Superdome, the crew,
Rex and Comus at the Superdome.
One of the Lafayette crews, they have theirs at the Superdome. Mm-hmm. That's how big that crew is. Not the Superdome, the Cajun Dome. In Lafayette, they have their ball at the Cajun Dome. That's how big that thing is.
Yeah. Well, Zulu is it's an all African American parade. They that's been around. Zulu's but it was the oldest African American parade.
But that's a crew also, though, right?
Yeah, that's the name of the thing. Zulu. That's the name of the parade, but it's the organization. Yeah, they're the oldest.
Yeah, so the crews are organizations.
Yeah, the oldest African American thing. They started like the 1880s or something, 1890s. They're famous for throwing the coconuts. They paint the coconuts black or brown. They put the eyeball, because coconut looks like a face. Zulu coconuts, they would paint them, and they became collectors. Like the old Zulu coconuts, they go for tens of thousands of dollars on eBay and like other places. But they paint they paint them like silver and gold, and they put the artist and they sign them. And they throw them out in the parade because they didn't really throw doubloons. That was their signature. But the main one, like the Zulu parade, like the big one is Rex and Comus. They, like I said, they meet up. The courts, they meet up
I gotta get some more
together on
coffee.
Mardi Gras night. They declare, they have their balls, and Endymion runs on Mardi Gras Day. Because I went to Endymion as a kid. Endymion is in Mardi Gras. But the big one is Rex and Comus. Those are the two oldest ones, going back to like the 1850s or 60s. Because I have a bunch of doubloons. Funny enough, that video hasn't picked up yet, but I posted that video about 4 or 5 years ago of my doubloons. And every time I'm around Mardi Gras, it gets a couple of views here and there, because it picks up Mardi Gras Day, whatever. I guess that's one of the tags, Mardi Gras, and it's got like 500 views. Colt, what's going on? So it's one of the big parades. So, a couple of them dropped out this year because of fundage and stuff. But yeah, if you type in Mardi Gras parade, you'll see the oldest one out there. But I never went to the Zulu parade. I never went to that one. I avoided that one. I don't want to get hit in the head with coconut. But I went to Endymion. I went to Rex when I was like 8 or 9 years old. I didn't go to the ball because they charge you like hundreds of dollars to. You have to be a member to get in the ball too, or they pay, or you can get in there, but then they charge you like whatever for the tickets to get in there, and you do your thing. But like the Mardi Gras balls, like if you're a member, I think you get in, you pay your member dues, but I think they charge. I know for Rex they charge like $200 a ticket, probably more now. They might charge like $500 a ticket, but they feed you and you dance and you just But Rex and Comus come together in the Superdome, and they before the Superdome, I forgot where they met at in the 60s. I think they met in the French Quarter. And
I'm gonna look up a video I got on
because Mardi Gras is Tuesday.
Parade up that I got on my channel. I forgot which channel it's on, my Bootlucat channel or my Cajun Coin Hunter channel.
What video?
And I'm gonna put a link up to a parade, Cootie de Mardi Gras.
Oh, that's on your. I seen that. Actually, that came up in my recommendation list last week, and I know I'd seen it before. But like I said, my doubloon video. You know that doubloon video I did with all of the doubloons. It's got like 400 or 500 views and I put it up like maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Every time around Mardi Gras, it gets like 20 or 30 views. So I think YouTube recommends it. I think it's on your Bootlucat channel.
I got a bunch of them.
Yeah, well, I remember one from a couple of years ago. It was in my recommended list. And I know I'd seen it before, but I watched it again. Oh, yeah, Miss Barbara. Mardi Gras down here is it's actually Mardi Gras is early this year. The next couple of years, it's already. Yeah. Mardi Gras can go anywhere from the beginning of, technically, it don't go into January, but.
Beginning of February to.
All the way to a couple times it's been in April, but very rarely. But I think next year it's like March 2nd, maybe. I mean, we did the dates last time, but the dates are set all the way to like 2075.
Year, I think.
Yeah, Mardi Gras is. Mardi Gras, the date's already set because Mardi Gras is exactly 40 days before Easter. Because after Mardi Gras, you got the Lent, Ash Wednesday. Because Mardi Gras is Fat Tuesday. And Ash Wednesday is where Mardi Gras, you let your sins go out, whatever, That's why the women go in the French Quarter and show their boobs everywhere. You get all the sins out. And then Ash Wednesday is the day after with, Christians, I guess. I don't do the ash. They put the ash on their head. But Mardi Gras is always 40 days before Easter. So whatever
about
Easter
40 days, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's like 42, whatever the closest date to it. But Mardi Gras is always going to be on a Tuesday. But yeah, it's just I got to work like 12 to 5 that day on a skeleton crew, and I'm like, shit, really? But it should be slow because I remember last year at my job, we didn't do that much business because everybody's out in New Orleans and they want to get drunk off their ass. And the last probably
there's a link in the chat to that video. Hey, Colt, what's up, mon ami?
Yeah.
This Mardi Gras. This is a Cootie. This is the Mardi Gras Day, and it's the Cootie de Mardi Gras, the chicken run, and this is a a traditional Mardi Gras. This ain't a New Orleans Mardi Gras, not even close. And this is Southwest Louisiana's Mardi Gras. Totally different than the New Orleans.
I should find my doubloon video and link that up. But I got a doubloon video, and it gets, like last year around Mardi Gras, I got like 30, 40 views out of the blue, and I'm just like, okay. I'll tell you what video picked up, and it was a mini spurt. You remember and this is the reason why I did the Jefferson Nickel video, the 1939 one. I typed it 1939, and I found another one, yet another one.
Yet another 39 nickel.
Yeah, it had like 12 views. And then the other day, I got like 37 views in 1 hour off that video, and then it stopped. And then I woke up this morning, I got like 19 more views from that video, just out of the blue, and it's not a short either.
I watched a bunch of them coin videos. I mean, a bunch. And then there's some I didn't see because I was playing the whole playlist. But I seen a bunch of them. I commented on a few. I hit the like on most all of them. But I'm trying to give you some watch time.
No, my watch time did fluctuate. It fluctuated today. It went, well, it says last 28 days. My watch time was 153, and then it dropped down to 128 because one of those videos dropped off. Yeah. I only get about 130.
How many hours you got for the last 365 days?
I haven't checked it, but it's probably not more than 1,400. Probably.
Damn, so you need another 1,500 then.
I just don't gain. I do not gain. I gain and they take it away. Well, I told you the last time.
Is it 3,000 you need?
Yeah, 3,000 is for half monetization, but I'm still going for 4.
Well, that's the super chats and super thanks.
Yeah.
And something else.
I think I was at like 4. Well, I mean, I've had over 3,000 in the past. I mean, the last 2 times I wanted to get monetized, I was at 3,600 and 3,700. But then that Drew Brees video, the 365 rule kicked in and all those hours disappeared. But like, I'm looking at my list right now. Like the last 28 days, I got 3,700 views and 131.8 watch hours. So yeah, I get about 150 watch hours a month, basically. I don't get a whole lot. On this video, I only got 12 views. Well, let me refresh it. It was 12 views. But back in the day, before I got hacked, I was getting 200-300 views on my live streams. I mean, if you go back to the chatting to the people, you'll see I have like 200, 190 views, 240 views, 300 views. So, and then I did that. Okay, I'm up to 24 views on this video. Oh, my Mario Duck Hunt video got 3 views all of a sudden. My short, that's unique. But my Mardi Gras doubloon video should be getting a lot of views because it got, last year on Mardi Gras Day, it got 100 views out of the blue. And I did that video 4 years ago. Looks like YouTube is pushing my Duck Hunt, which has got 4,700 views. That's the biggest one. They're pushing that one. And my $100 bill video's got 15 views. So YouTube likes to push my old dollar videos. I noticed that. Like my series $20 bills got 3,000 views almost. And I get about 20 views a day on that. So they like to push. I mean, I don't know what the algorithm likes to push, but I know they're pushing certain videos. I get like 10, 12 views, even if I don't do a stream for, But if you haven't watched my doubloon video, I don't like to drop my own link because YouTube don't like to count it. But I think it's from like 3 years ago. It's got, I don't know. Let me get out of this. It's got so many views. Look, it's playing Monopoly. My phone's at 15%. It keeps telling me to charge my phone. But, yeah, I guess YouTube's bringing my Duck Hunt video back. But, yeah, everybody go watch my crap. That's what I like to see. Because I don't have anybody to watch right now because since Raging got monetized, I don't have a channel that needs to be monetized right now that I got to watch. I mean, unless somebody I'm not aware of has got the subscriptions and not the watch hours. But that's what Bob asked me the other day. He goes, "Why aren't you monetized by now?" And I said, "Well, Bob," I said, "because no one's watching my stuff, and if they are, I'm not getting credit for it." And he's like, "All right, well, I'm gonna, But I told him, I said, "Well, it's like I haven't seen you in 2 or 3 years. And all those people that used to come in my stream that was watching my stuff, they're not on YouTube anymore. They're gone." And it doesn't help that every time I have a big supporter, they pass away. That doesn't help either. Because I guarantee you right now, Mikey would be in my stream. I guarantee you that.
How long you got to be a subscriber
For what?
on your channel to comment?
Today?
Yeah.
I think I put 2 hours.
Oh,
Why?
man. Chef Scott. That's why I'm not seeing no comments in the chat from my end. From my my community page posts. I already got emails. I can't comment.
Oh. I could change it.
Yeah, that would help. 5 minutes.
Yeah, but then if I lower it, the trolls are going to come in. They just do. Well, I probably won't go too much longer anyway. But
yeah, but if it's a bot, the bots don't do that. The bots don't hang around.
Yeah, but I get the full-on trolls. That's why I put the damn motion in the. But I apologize.
Is a bot, bot. So
no, but I get the actual people. I actually got hacked on YouTube. That's why I lost all my hours, because assholes from the scratching community decided to screw me over one day, or whoever it was. But yeah, I put at least an hour or two. Because if these people aren't subscribed, they're going to come in one time. They're going to come in because you're here. That's it. They're not going to stick around. I mean, I don't know. But if they subscribe, they should automatically, average view, 11 minutes. See, nobody's watching this. I could change it.
Chef Scott said he was here for a while.
Who?
Chef Scott.
I don't know who that is.
Chef Shade Tree. Mechanic.
Oh, okay.
Chef Scott. He's a cook and he's a mechanic.
I know who he is. Yeah, he's related. Who is he related to? Somebody else on YouTube, right?
No.
Oh, I might be thinking of someone else.
Chef Scott Shade Tree was
shit. I didn't mean to put that. I put 16 hours. Oops.
Put 5 minutes.
Okay, but if I get any trolls in here because of that, I ain't gonna be happy.
I'll take the blame.
Well, they'll come after me. They won't come after you. They'll come after my stream.
I'll play whack a troll.
Well, as long as they don't throw out personal info, that's what they did that's why they got me one of my streams. But years ago, not anything recent. That's why I put up the
Yeah, the subscriber only mode for commenting. I do the same thing, but I do it for 5 minutes, and I never had no problems with trolls.
Oh, well, I've had them several times. That's why I don't go off of YouTube anymore. But yeah, I apologize. Well, I mean, if they subscribe, they won't have this problem, right?
Well, next time,
yeah,
he'll be able to come in.
Yeah, well, I just changed it, so they should be able to pop in now because they were already in. Well, no, it'll reset, but I got it for 5 minutes. I mean,
no, it won't reset. No. If he's been subscribed longer than 5 minutes, he better comment now. I don't know if he's still here.
Well, I apologize, but gotta look out for myself because when my channel gets attacked, that's and I think it was just because I used to go in the scratching community, the lottery tickets, and they were hitting that community. As you know, a few years ago, they hit the coin community too, but they were hitting a lot of the scratching, like with the hacking and stuff like that, and other words which I don't want to use on YouTube right now. But I told you the story. And they got me one time in a random live stream and just I couldn't get, like 6 months, I couldn't get in my damn account. And that's what pretty much killed my YouTube channel because I've never recovered. I've never recovered since then. I can't get all those people disappeared because I don't know. Most of those people disappeared, and I have not been able to bring the fan base back. Not that I have any fans, but as many YouTube channels as I go in and support, I can't get the support back. So I don't know what it is. They just don't watch my stuff. So I don't know, but that's just me rambling. But I mean, I ain't gonna go too much long. I might go another couple of minutes. Hey, Austrian Stacker, what's going on, my friend?
Austrian Stacker, what's up, Mona? Me?
He's been a subscriber for a while, so I know.
Yeah.
But like with that Jason guy earlier, I've never seen him before, so that's why I'm like, okay, who are you? And that's why I set it for 2 hours, because no troll's gonna sit here for 2 hours. They don't have the time. 5 minutes? Yeah, 5 minutes to them ain't nothing. But yeah, it looks shit. My Mario short video, something YouTube is pushing that again apparently. So more power to them. But if you haven't seen the doubloon video, I'm doing pretty good, Stacker. I'm hungry because I haven't eaten anything yet. I have my Swiss rolls right here, but I might go to the store in a few minutes and get me some stuff. I went to the store the other day, but I didn't buy any food. I just bought like drinks. Well, I have my Swiss rolls right here because I need sugar, so I might have a
knock you on one of them.
I have a king cake that I ate that I got in what you call it. I forgot I had my Swiss rolls. But yeah. If I don't get sugar, my sugar level will drop and I'll turn into a zombie and I'll fall asleep. My sugar level goes up, it goes down. It mostly goes down, but so there's that. Or I might order some food. I don't know. Because I had that DoorDash pass thing, but I got like 50% off for the Super Bowl. So, yeah, Colt, what is this thing about? Now, I know you sent me a link, but I was at work. And I go in your channel and you label the live stream something very weird. I listened to that live stream. So, hopefully you're not pissed at me, but I mean, I'm sorry I missed your live. I was at work. I apologize. I got to make a living. But I saw the title of that live stream, and I was like, okay, now. I must have pissed somebody off again I wasn't aware of. But, yeah, Boudreaux's got no problem. Boudreaux's got no problem with you, Colt. Trust me. You're welcome on his stream.
I mean, you came in one of my panels 2-3 weeks ago.
Oh. Now,
you came in right at the end, though. The last 10 minutes.
No. Trust me, if he had a problem, he would. I've never seen him get mad like that. So you're okay. Unless you really do something to piss him off.
Well, it takes a lot to piss me off.
I think I've only seen you do that with what's his name. What was the asshole? The one that we were talking about a few weeks ago that was screwing everybody, like screwing you on the auctions. The one that's dead. The one that's dead. What's his name? Lincoln.
Oh yeah.
Him. I know you banged him.
Well, yeah, I didn't like him.
Yeah, he was screwing.
And everybody knew it.
Yeah. I don't think he ever came on your panel though, but
no, but he used to be a moderator for what he was. He wanted to be a moderator in my channel. He wanted a blue wrench so he could. This was at the time my cousin, Texas girlie Donna, died, and I was doing a benefit for raise money for a funeral.
I think I was in that stream.
They had some insurance, funeral, but it wasn't enough to cover. So a couple of $1,000 would have covered. And man, we had I don't know, they raised like $5,000, $6,000, I rate $5,000-6,000, you know, something like that.
That's why I
And,
plan to get cremated.
You know, that a bunch of people that wanted to, you know, throw in on the auction. It turned out to be a big event, and so they had enough money for a funeral, you know, to cover the expenses, all the expenses, and so I gave him a rent. See, he was sharing links out, you know, because I had it planned like 3 weeks in advance, you know. So he was sharing the links and all this, and putting links up in there for other people's stuff too in my comments. And I told him, I said, I'll give you a link, but I said, as soon as this benefit's over with, I said, I'm going to take it away. He says, no problem. Well, I took it away. He got all pissed off like he did everybody else. When they took his wrench away, he got all mad at him and talking bad about him, blocking him in other auction channels and all that. And because he was doing that so he would win the bid. And he did it to Ken Peavy, did it to a bunch. And then the women, the girls, coin collector women, he was talking bad about them, calling them witches, but with a B. You know, in comments on his Facebook page and all that. In the coin channel part of Facebook, he was calling them witches, but with a B.
It's just a wrench. It means nothing, but to him, it's power. Yeah. I don't think he ever came in my streams. I know he commented because I never gave anything away. I did auctions, so obviously there's no reason. I think he came in my chats. He might have. I know he commented on a few of my early videos. But, I mean, other than that, I don't think he might have came in one of my live streams, but I didn't give anything away, and I didn't do auctions, so there was no reason for him to come in.
I wouldn't talk bad about him, like, at random, you know, in my live streams or anything, or in a video. I didn't make a video about him. Mama T sure did, though. Boy, and that was a good one. I laughed my butt off.
I saw that one. That was before I cut off ties with her. Not that she did a video against me, but well, you know the reason why I cut ties with her. Yeah, she was leaving messages on all my videos with her phone number and then emailing me 10 times a day, and I just had to block her. I just had to.
Oh,
and then that's why. And then that's why I stopped talking to Big T.
Well, I didn't know that, but
yeah. Oh, she was sending me 10 emails a day, calling me. Like, basically harassing me, basically. And I just had to stop. And I have nothing against Big T, but I had to stop going to his channel because I would go into his channel and she'd say, hey, when you selling me the stuff? When you selling me the stuff? And that was when YouTube had the message. Remember how YouTube had the message board where you could message people, say, hey, come in my stream, or, you know, before they got rid of that. She would message me 20 times a day on that. And I just got to the point where I was like, I'm done. So I just stopped going. And I have not been to that channel. And I like Big T. I have his phone number. Or I had it. I would call him, but it just got to the point where I was like, I didn't want to get harassed anymore. So I was like, I'm done. So I stopped. Now I know she put out videos on a lot of people that deserved it on YouTube for shit like that. I did watch the Lincoln one, but I liked her videos. She wouldn't. She didn't hold back.
Put somebody on the spot like that for something they did. She does her homework. She will not do a video like that, a call-out video, unless she knows exactly what she's talking about. It's not based on hearsay or nothing. It's from personal experience. And man, I love that video. Man, hey, if I would watch it again, me and Johnny Best would watch it again, we'd both fall out of that chair laughing.
I think the only one I didn't agree. I think now, you know, with me and Thug, I watch Thug Stacking's videos. He, you know, and there's a lot of people out there that kind of say stuff about him. Oh, I didn't get my giveaway, or I sent it late. So I'm he's never done anything bad to me. So I will defend him on that situation. She did a video on him, and I was like, well, he's never done that to me. I don't know anything, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm not saying he's done that, because he's always said, okay, he's even admitted I might be a couple weeks late, but people get their stuff. Or they were claiming that they were buying stuff from him, and he was never sending it. Now, I don't have a dog in that fight. I'm not in those.
A lot of times, too.
I'm not in those transactions. Yeah, I'm not in those transactions. I don't know. But all I know is he would come in my live streams and give me a thumbs up and support me. So we're cool. You know, I went in his live stream the other night. He does Pokemon, and I was in there talking to. We're cool, so I have no problem with him. Now, whether or not that happens, that's between him and the person. I don't know. But there were a lot of videos, and I know she did one on him saying he was a scammer and no good son of a bitch. And I'm just like, whoa. I said, he's not a scammer. He's not like TNT, takes your money and gets off of YouTube. He's not a scammer. Or TLT, whatever the hell his name is. You know, that scammer bastard. Okay, now he's not like that. So I don't know, but I know she did a video on him, and you know, see now Thug and Mikey, you know, Archaeology Mikey, when he was alive, I know Thug did a video on him because Mikey always came out and called him a scammer, and he never did it on my channel, but I noticed on other streams he would say, "Oh, there's the scammer." And I'm kind of like, well, I don't have a dog in this fight, so I never commented because I don't want to stir shit up. But I noticed going back and watching Thug's videos the last year or two, Thug did a video on him, on Mikey. And I commented, I was like, well, maybe at the time I get that. I said, but, you know, he's passed away now. There's no point making videos on him. Because he made a video on him and he's gone. There's no point making a video on him now because he can't respond. He's dead. You know, let it go. Just let it go. It's the past. But yeah, I didn't want to get that whole tangent. But yeah, I remember. Yeah, I liked Mama T's videos, but you know, she didn't bug me 57 times. So it would have been fine.
Anyway, yeah, Lincoln, he made a lot of people mad. I mean, a lot of people.
Yeah, I didn't. Thank God I didn't deal with them.
Hundreds. Well,
yeah,
dozens. You know, over 100, not hundreds.
Shitload.
Dozens, over 100. An assload, a buttload.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. So, now I never did per se talk bad about him in my live streams, like I was saying earlier, and then I switched over to Mama T. But you know, her video on him, but I never did say that anything bad about it in my videos, but everybody knew where I stood on him.
Yeah, he just wanted power. I mean, there are people that used to come up my stream, same thing. They come up my stream, can I have a wrench? And I go, do I know you?
Wait, he would delete a comment. Okay. And I told him, you know, when he had that wrench for those links, I said, Lincoln, you got to understand what's a joke and what's not a joke. I says, you deleting my friends' comments, you know, and I appreciate it if you would get with me first before you deleted a comment. Now, if it's a true trolling, you know, you know,
do that, exactly.
And he was like, oh, I apologize, you know, because he was trying to be a moderator too good, you know, because I didn't have all this in a Nightbot saying, you know, certain words ain't allowed, this and that, watch your language. I didn't have all that in a Nightbot, and I didn't have all that pinned in a post.
I hate Nightbot, especially on Twitch.
Things I allowed, and then naturally, you know, like politics, you know,
politics, whatever, religion, stuff like that.
You know, so, but he was too good of a moderator. You know, you're taking it too far. You know, there's a limit what a mod should do and should not do.
Yeah. Well, you know, the rogue mod I had, you know, the person that starts with the G that I don't mention, who tried to destroy my channel, and we don't talk anymore, obviously, and he's still around in the coin community from what I hear, but I don't talk to him anymore because he messed up my channel. But there are just some people I don't get, like me. I never ask for a wrench. If people give me a wrench, that's fine. You know, I moderate Treasure Woman stream, but I mean, I'm not gonna. I told Elvis, as I said, you know, because you know how I'm cool with Elvis, but there was a stream I went in where they banned Elvis, and I said, hey, I brought him in here. I said he's harmless. He's not a troll. He just does shit because he goofs around. And they banned him. And I'm like, hey, I brought him in here. I know who he is. I said, he's been on my channel for like 4 or 5 years. You know, he'll say outlandish shit, but he does that because he wants to get a rile out of you. But I told Elvis, I said, the only reason you got a wrench on Boudreaux's stream is because he don't want me to, and not that I time him out. I don't time Elvis out, but he don't want me deleting your comments and the other mods thinking you're a troll. So that's the only reason you got that wrench. And we just joke. He knows that too, but because these other people, they don't know Elvis. They think he's a troll. They'll time him out or ban him. Actually, I saved Elvis from getting banned on my stream once because Jerry wanted to ban his ass more than one occasion. And I'm like, Jerry, he's just fucking around. He's not a Falcons fan. He's just fucking around. He's just saying that shit that just, you know, and Jerry's like, oh, that son of a bitch, I'm gonna take care of him. But more than once, Jerry got mad at me because he's like, why do you let that troll on your stream? I said, well, he's not a troll. I said, because he's been in my stream for like 5 years. He's not a troll. I said, he just does that to get you goat. But I swear, I saved him from getting banned several times on my stream. Because I'm like, because, you know, Jerry.
I gave him a wrench, not just for certain comments he makes. I gave him a wrench because I got a few moderators that would think he's a troll just because of his name. And then
yeah, that's what I was
hide him or whatever.
Too. Well, honestly, I think you should, not that Elvis would do this, but I think you should give a wrench to Zanron too, because you know how Elvis and Zanron go back and forth joking around, and I'm like, not that Elvis would time Zanron out, but you know, maybe one time it would slip, and you never know, because they joke around, but they get into heated conversations, you know, division rivals. So, and I said that, and Zanron goes, yeah, I should get one. I said, well, that's up to Boudreaux if he wants to give you one, but I said, because that's not my channel, so I got no dog in that fight, but I brought that up when, I think one time you wasn't here, and I brought that up. He's like, yeah, I should get one too in case Elvis timed me. I said, Elvis ain't going to time you out, though.
No,
I said, I seriously doubt Elvis knows how to use that shit. But he's been sick lately. He came in my stream the other day in the morning. He's got the flu or some kind of he's been really sick. Yeah, he had a fever and stuff. He was
in my stream last night for a little while.
I missed that, but yeah, a couple of days ago when I did a stream, when I did a stream at like 11 in the morning or something, he was there. He was working 7 days a week for like 3 weeks straight, I think he said, and then he got really sick.
Damn.
And he had slept for like 2 or 3 days. He said he had a fever or he had the flu or something. He was really sick, and he couldn't get out of bed. And he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't been on your streams." And I said, "Well, you're sick. I get that." I said, "We were wondering." I kept saying, "Skull," and you ain't popped up. But you know. Yeah, I totally like I said, I got home late around 10:30, and then I was watching TV, and then that's when I saw the notification. I was like, oh shit, Cajun's live. So that's why I hopped in like the last 20 minutes. But by that time,
how's the weather where you at right now? Is it raining?
I think it's sunny. I can't check out my window. Let me see. Let me go check my
It was raining here earlier. It's been like this all day.
I don't think
cloudy, threatening rain and rain, threatening rain again, then rain.
Let me see.
Oh, he must have went and look outside. Colt, you still here?
So I can't tell in my room because I have all the curtains and it's the sun's facing the back part of my. It's the sun's out. But it's partly cloudy. But I mean, if it's raining near you, in another 2 or 3 hours, it's gonna come to me. Oh yeah,
it'll get to you.
It usually does. But I mean,
way.
right now it's partly cloudy. The sun was out earlier. It was only when I go to work, it's storming. Like that last Sunday, like last night, I was talking to a customer and she was showing me pictures of hail, and I said, and all the hail, dime-sized hail, we were getting not by me, but like. In other parts, dime-sized hail was hitting really hard when it was storming that last Sunday. And she showed me pictures of all the ice and all the hail on the ground. And I said, you let a perfectly good snowball get away. And she started laughing. I said, next time that happens, set it up where you get all the free ice and you can make snowballs out of that. Turn a negative into a positive, right?
Yeah.
But people were showing on the WWL YouTube page, Channel 4, the local CBS affiliate out here. They were showing on a YouTube page, several people got hit with, one went dime-sized hail, went through somebody, hit a windshield, cracked the windshield, and but I didn't get any hail near me. But when it really whips up, because my window's got some kind of thing with the air frequency, I don't know. I sealed up my window, but somehow my air still gets out the window. It's an old window. And it's like a 3-piece window. You open it from 2 different sides, you can't open the middle. Because, this house was built in 72, so most of the shit in this house is from the 70s. Okay, Colt. I wasn't sure because I saw how you titled that, and I was like, I hope you're not mad at me. I know we're cool and everything, but yeah, I did get your message, Colt, but I was at work, so I apologize for not coming in. Because you know me, if I can come in your live streams, I will be on your panel if you let me. But you sent that message at like 5:30, and I was already at work since 3 o'clock, and I didn't get off till 10. Last night I didn't leave till 10:30 because the registers would not close down, and my store manager had to call the help desk, and they didn't. The help desk is located in India. Imagine that. So she was like, my register won't. We couldn't leave because it locks the doors. So we couldn't leave the store. So I sat there and I got paid. But, I got paid because really we're supposed to leave at 9:45, but we don't leave till 10. But we sat there for 45 minutes. I was playing my game. So I got paid for an extra 45 minutes. And then by the time I got home, I started watching YouTube. And then I guess whatever time I came in, 11 o'clock, and I just checked my phone and I said, oh shit, Cajun's live. But, usually I will not jump in a panel if 4 or 5 people are there because I can't get a word in edgewise. That's what happens to Scotty's. I'll jump in and I'll talk for 2 minutes and then 5 people come on panel. And I said, all right, folks, bye. Because between Sarah and Professor and JD the Thong Man and the other one that pops in, I can't get a word in. So I just bow out. Appreciate you, Miss Barbara, if you're leaving. I'm not going to go much longer. I might go a few more minutes. I don't think I'm going to do another stream tonight. I really don't. I planned on doing a stream tonight, but since I was bored and Cajun just happened to be up, he wasn't napping today, so I caught him on a good day. But
yeah, I was. I heard the phone ring or beep or something. No, I had to get up anyway.
But I don't think Cajun's streaming again until next Wednesday because he usually streams once a week on Wednesdays now, unless it's like a special occasion, I guess, or because he did 2 hours last night. And if it wasn't on how he
I go live on every Wednesday, but I was late because I was getting some rest when I went in the hospital.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing you went on later because if you would have went on at your regular time, I wouldn't have been on your panel because I was at work. Lately, next week I don't work on a Wednesday. But lately I've been working every Wednesday. So, now I work Mardi Gras day because that's a skeleton crew, so I ain't doing much. But I don't close that day. And I don't close Saturday night. So unless they, I don't even know why I'm working Saturday because they don't need me Saturday, but I ain't saying anything on that because, for my department manager is actually going to be there that day. So they may have me doing something else, I'm sure, but they want me to take over the damn clothes, which I don't like clothes. I hate clothes because people throw these clothes on the floor but then they were like, oh, wait 4 months. I'm like, I don't know if I can wait 4 months. Summertime. Yeah, I don't know about the summertime, but we'll see.
I don't know what happened to all my Monopoly money that I've been claiming on.
They steal it. They steal the money. They can rob you if you don't. What I do is Yeah, they
A
rob you.
Monopoly?
Yeah, they can rob your bank. That's where your money's going to. They rob you.
Oh, because I had
It's
like
some-
5 million coins in there.
All right,
I
you know
collected over the
how?
last 2 weeks.
See, I buy hotels. You know how you click it, you get the railroad, the bank heist, and you hit the thing? That's what they're doing to you. They're bank heisting you and they're stealing all your money. That's why if you click on your landmarks and it says fix, they're damaging your landmarks. So what I do is when I get a couple 100 million or whatever it is, 20 million, like I just did, because I'm charging my phone, I buy the hotels, and that way, like last night, I only had like 172,000, and someone took the 172,000. I had zero. But
How do you buy a hotel?
click the you know, you have that little arrow, that hammer thing or whatever.
Yeah,
it is with the number.
build.
Click that thing, and then it'll go and it'll build it. Well, however much money you have,
Oh,
and
okay.
then you wind up, if you hit certain landmarks, you'll get free spins and free. Yeah, I don't leave money for them, because if you leave money and you're not on, they will steal all your money. So you don't want them bastards. And it'll tell you so and so stole your money, and I go after them. Most of them are my friends anyway, but I'm gonna add my coworker on Monopoly because she can give me points and stuff. But I tried to add you on one of these things, and I can't get it to work. I don't know why. I know you sent me an invite on one of them, and I tried to accept it, and it wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
I guess because I play as a guest. I don't know. I don't have it connected. They say if you connect it to Facebook, but you know, when I play Monopoly or the other game, the Coin Master, I got like 8 different boxes popping up. I gotta go X, 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 X. Oh, add us on Facebook for 100 free spin. The X. I'm like, I don't need all these.
No, I don't.
I'm not
get
gonna.
on Facebook anyway, so
It says we won't post on your behalf, and I'm like, that's not the point. If you connect to my Facebook, people will see my name, and I don't want that shit. Not that, you know, you can trust most of these people that play these games, but you know, I don't want any of that crap. So, but I just had to charge my phone. It was at 10%. But I mean,
that's why one of them little power banks come in handy. If your lights go out, you can keep your phone charged.
Yeah, maybe I'll get one of those.
Charged my phone, I think, like 4 times, fully charged 4 times.
Oh, my phone's pretty good. It keeps when I charge my phone, if I don't use it, let's say if I don't go on, the thing that drains it is when I'm playing these apps, like when I'm playing these games, Monopoly and so, it'll drain it. It'll go from 100 to like 92 if I play it for like 20 minutes. Because it's taking stuff. But usually if I, like my old cell phone, my old flip phone, if I didn't, I would charge that. If I didn't use it, which I rarely ever used it, it would hold that charge for about a good 6 days or a week before it would get down to flashing, because that didn't have a number thing. Now with this phone, if I don't use it and I put it on the side, it'll hold the charge for at least 5 days before I have to charge it again. But I've been using it playing the I'm at work and I can't play it. I can only play the roll match thing. I can't play because I can't pick up the internet at work half the time. It's in a bad location. Even though they got the internet signal boosters everywhere. They got the signal boosters on the roof. They got them in the break room, which is upstairs. They got them on a Coke machine. Right above where I sit, there's a signal boost. I could barely pick up the signal. It's just bad. And then so I'll play the game that's built into the phone. I'll play that, the roll match. But yeah, I haven't charged my phone in like 4 days, so that's why it was at 10%. But I put it on airplane mode because on airplane mode, your phone charges like three to 5 times faster. It's a little trick. If people don't know that, even if you're not in an
set mine off and charge even faster.
You could do that too, but yeah, if you need your phone charged like an emergency or something, set it to airplane mode, and instead of taking like 2 hours to charge, it'll charge in like half the time. Because I put mine on airplane mode, and it takes like 45 minutes for my phone to go from like 5 to 100%. Because it's picking up it's like something with the phone or something. I mean, I just plugged my phone in 10 minutes ago. It's at 27%. It was at 10. So, it'll charge probably another 45 minutes. It'll be 100%, and I can play Monopoly and, But, I bought some of these cards yesterday. Basketball, and I don't do any of these cards. I tried. My phone's beeping now, but bought some of these cards yesterday. And,
okay, Coach. Now, Coach, when I send links out, to my regulars, and when you ask me to come up on panel, and I tell you, well, not right now, that's because I'm waiting on my, people I usually have on, and then I see who pops up, and in the last 45 minutes or whatever, then I'll send links out to other people.
Ooh, the sun just popped out. Let me turn off my light. The sun just came really bright. Yeah, because on StreamYard you can only bring up to 10 people. And I know Cajun.
Six.
For
me.
Oh, what?
I don't pay for it.
Yeah,
I don't pay for it.
That's right. Yeah, mine's only 6, but if you pay for it, you can bring up 10. But I know.
Yeah.
I know Cajun sends more than six invites out because I've seen the list. So that's why a lot of times if I can't jump on the panel, I'll be like I'm just watching or something. That way I don't want to hold it for someone else. Someone else could pop in because there are times where like I'm watching TV or something, or I'm not in the room, or somebody else is watching TV because it's in my front room's right there. So if they're watching TV, it bleeds into my room, and I don't want that background noise getting picked up on on your stream or various other streams. Not that it would, because if you can't hear my fan going, you probably can't hear that going, and the fan's right there. And it's like
I hadn't talked to Johnny yet.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get off in about 5 minutes or so because I'm at 2.5 hours already.
Oh crap! Okay, well I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah, because I know, like I said, I got my mom's getting ready to come home, and then I'm gonna order me some food. And I ate some of these Swiss rolls to get my sugar. My sugar was going down. I probably have diabetes. I gotta get tested for it. I just, I never got a chance to go to the hospital, and I don't have my insurance right now, so that's gonna suck. But I'm trying to get the Medicare, not the old one,
Medicaid.
Medicaid. One. Yeah, I'm trying. I feel I applied for that, but then they give me all kinds of. My friends got it, and I'm trying to get that because at this job I have, they do offer insurance, but you have to be full time, and for part time they offer you benefits, but you got to be there 2 years. And I can't see myself being there 2 years as a part-time employee. I can't do that. But yeah, I might order me something, or I don't know if she's gonna bring me something or not. I don't know. I guess they must have called her in because she already worked this morning. She already went to work, and I guess they called her in and said, "You want another shift?" And obviously she took that. But that's why when I woke up and she wasn't here, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll do I like to mostly stream when she's either sleeping or not here, because I don't want to hear any. She doesn't like the YouTube." And I used to have my account connected to hers. And she's like, I don't understand what you do on YouTube. Why do you stare into the screen? I'm like, nah. Hey, Kayla, how you doing?
Hey, Kayla, is that Kayla #1 fan?
No, that's Kayla. You don't know her. That's who I was talking about earlier. She's from Treasure Woman's stream. That's how I met her.
Okay.
I met her a couple of weeks back.
That's the first thing I thought when you said Kayla. I was like, oh, my #1 fan.
I'm doing good, Kayla. Actually, I think this is the first time she's been on my stream. No, she does. Remember how that dude came in early, that Jason guy, and he was talking about gaming? I said, you must be from Treasure Woman's stream.
Yeah.
Kayla
I seen
does
Hi Boo, I figured you know, because Kayla calls me Boo also, because that's my nickname.
Yeah. Nah, she was talking to me, but yeah. Boudreaux goes by Boo too, so
Yeah, Boudreaux, Boo short for Boudreaux.
yeah. So nah, I'm pretty sure she was talking to me at that point, but
Yeah,
I
realize that now.
yeah, she plays. I've only known her for a few weeks because she goes on Treasure Woman stream, and I went on a couple of her live streams, and I don't really know all the games. I'm not into all the games, but if I like somebody and I like the thumbnails she does, and not that I know how to do thumbnails, but if I like somebody else, now she's already monetized, obviously, so she don't need me, but I still support people I like. So, and she's cool with Treasure Woman, so Treasure Woman, I've been knowing her for I don't know how many years have we been knowing Treasure Woman, like 5 years maybe.
Yeah,
Probably.
something like that.
Yeah. But those, yeah, I won that Roman coin from her, like that 2,000-year-old Roman coin. I don't know what I did with it. I lost it somewhere, but I won that coin in a giveaway from her when she did that giveaway. But yeah, I'm glad you're on my stream, Kayla. One of these days I'm gonna get you on the panel. I usually stream at night, but lately I've been kind of trying to mix it up. And back in the day, I used to get like 300 views on live streams. I don't get many anymore, but But other than that, it's just it is what it is. But I always bring my co-host in, Mr. Cajun Coin Hunter, aka Boudreaux. I can't do it as well as he does, but that's why somebody asked me in Scotty stream. I said, I got a co-host. Who's your co-host? And I went, Cajun Coin Hunter. I said, you probably won't know who he is. I said, besides, you don't come in my live stream, and even if you did, you wouldn't know who he is, so it doesn't matter. And he goes, oh, okay. No, he does his morning coffee on Facebook. And he talks about politics and stuff, but he always calls people out because, you're not using your real name on Facebook. You're not. I'm like, you don't need to know my info. Like, what the hell? So he was asking me, who's your co-host on your YouTube? And I said, Cajun Coin Hunter. I said, you won't know him because you're not in the coin community. He goes, oh, okay. I said, dude, you're not going to come in my live streams anyway. So why am I even telling you this? Because he don't have a YouTube. He has a YouTube, but he only goes on like Scotty's and I told him, I said, if you take your show on Facebook, he gets like 100 people in his live streams. I said, why don't you do that on YouTube? You'll get monetized. Oh, what's that? I said, if you take those people from Facebook and the ones you got on YouTube, and he's got like 400 and something subscribers already, and he doesn't stream on YouTube. Just people I guess from the people from Scotty's. I don't know. But yeah, he just happened to ask me. I said, I stream because people were like, who else streams? I said, I stream. And I said, I have my co-host. And then that's when he made that comment. Because Scotty's like, Cajun Coin Hunter sounds French. And I go, well, he not French. Well, Cajun French. I said, but
yeah, I am. I'm pure French, bro.
Well, yeah. Well, when I said that, I said not French. And I said, well, and then I corrected myself. I said, well, French, Cajun French. And I said, it's the part of the coin community. We do coins and stuff. And he goes, oh, okay. Because you think it would be compliment, with the name Cajun Coin Hunter, you think, okay, I'm talking about coins, but people don't understand what that is. It's like, oh, well, he's Cajun and he's hunting for coins. It's self-explanatory. But anyway, I'm glad I met Kayla. She's pretty cool. And one of these days, I hope to have her on my panel. And we talk about, I try not to bring up the 3 major points, or 2 major points, but I don't hold back. Actually, I tried not to say the F word from 1,000 times in my stream to about 400. So I'm kind of limited in that. But, I think Kayla's streaming tonight. Right? I think she's streaming tonight. Sometimes I fall asleep in people's streams. Like if I'm listening, I do that Treasure Woman stream. I'll be watching and I just nap out and I wake up and the stream's over. Like, oh shit. I think Treasure Woman likes to stream. Well, it's a 6-hour difference. So she actually,
one time it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and she was doing she was playing music a couple of nights ago or a couple of mornings ago, and YouTube pulled the copyright on her and shut her stream down. Because I'm like, you're playing. She was playing a few songs, and she kept playing that Roxanne song. And I'm like, that's a copy. I was about to say that's a copyrighted song. And just in the stream, the thing popped up. YouTube has shut this stream down for community reasons, blah, blah, blah.
And who was that? Treasure Woman?
Yeah, she was playing music on her stream, like the videos. Like, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning or something, because she just woke up because 6-hour time difference. And some people, the Filipinos do that, but she had a thing where she had her thing popped out, the photo, whatever, and then she was playing the videos off the Vidic or whatever, and she played that Roxanne song like 3 or 4 times in a row because somebody kept requesting it, and then she had been on for about an hour, and after about the 3rd or 4th time, like right in the middle of the song, it popped up, the screen went to black, and it said, this stream has been taken down for community guidelines, blah, blah, blah. And you could still chat. And I said, YouTube did it again. And I don't know if she knew what went on. And I'm like, yeah, YouTube pulled your stream. I mean, they put the stream up, but they took all the music out. So the hour stream turned into like 3 minutes. Or she edited it down, one or the other. But yeah, Kayla, if you're still here, if you do a and really, I should have messaged you on. But I don't like to bother people. I will message people on Instagram, Facebook, but I don't like to, although some people tell me it's not bothering them. Honestly, I could message 50 or 60 people a day. And it used to be easier on YouTube back in the day when YouTube had the message board where you could be live streaming and you could message, hey, I'm streaming, blah, blah, blah. We have to get Missy in my streams one of these days.
Yeah. She's making the meatballs for the meatball stew tonight. So
what? Meatball? Hey, meatballs and spaghetti is my favorite. I'll be right over.
No, meatball stew.
Oh, stew. Well, it's still got meatballs in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Still
a lot of roux, thick gravy, a lot of roux, like a shrimp stew, or
Hey, Roadrunner.
Beep beep, Roadrunner. What's up, Mona Me?
Now I do know. I've heard of that name. So,
yeah, he's in the tool and mechanic community.
Yeah, I've seen him on somebody's stream. I know I've seen him on yours.
He was looking for a place to open up a shop. He came down here. Then he went down to Florida. He went all through the South. He wanted to move from up north and go to the South somewhere. He got him a place in Florida.
Oh, yeah, Florida's not bad. My laptop's fully charged. That only took about an hour. My laptop's pretty good too. It only takes about an hour to charge. I fell asleep the other night watching somebody stream, and the laptop was completely dead. And I'm like, oh shit, what's the password? And I had to remember the password. I wrote it down because one time I forgot the password, and I had to almost reset everything. Not power wash it, but I had to get in the thing and change the password, and because I'm bad at writing these passwords down. But I reset the thing for 5. Usually I put the subscriber thing for 2 hours. So I would hope that y'all subscribe. You don't have to, but I'd hope you would.
Oh, Roadrunner, did you see my community post or something?
Must have.
That's what I'm thinking.
Must have. Because I don't remember him being in my stream ever. I could be wrong. I really could be. And if so, I apologize because I don't remember everybody that comes in the stream. I don't remember. But I was going to stream like 7, 8 o'clock, but I had time to kill, and I said, why not? And, but... Oh, he didn't see your post. Okay, well, he must have been subscribed to me then, I guess.
Yeah, he probably seen you in my stream or somebody else, and then you came in.
I've been in Simon's stream a few times.
No, he's in a mechanic Simon's in the cooking barbecue community.
I am subscribed to Quick Wrench. I've been in his stream a few times, even though I know nothing about tools.
But
I know
my stream or one of the other mechanics or two guys that you were in, and then he followed you from there.
I've been in Raging's live stream a few times, so maybe it was there. I don't know. That's why I usually ask. I go, where do I know you from? But but I've seen. I think Raging said he was streaming Friday, but if he's streaming tomorrow night, I'm gonna be at the parade, so I won't be able to be in his live stream. That's the thing.
He doesn't know when he live streams though, unless he knows he's got a time set, reset, or whatever.
Well, I asked him,
but he don't know that until that time comes, just about. Or he knows if he's got the weekend off, or
Well, I asked him last week. I think it was either in my stream or maybe it was in your stream. I think it was in my stream, and then you on and you left. I think it was you were hungry and you left, and because a couple times you left to go get food, and it was just me and him. We would talk for another hour, half an hour, and appreciate your Roadrunner. Yeah, we usually it's just me and Boudreaux. But I asked him last week. I said, "When's the next time you're streaming?" I think he said probably Friday. I think if he has the time. So I think he said Friday night. I can't hold him to it because, like you said, his schedule changes and whatnot. But yeah. So, but if he's on tomorrow night, I will be at the parade. So I will not be unless it rains. I didn't go to the parade the year before because it rained. Huh?
Missy found my Cajun coin hunter hat.
It was in the pot, right? She opened up the pot. She opened up the crock pot. She found the pot to cook something. Now there it was. Like, this ain't food.
Like how I got in the pot. My big old black iron pot. That big one. I make my big crawfish etouffees in and stuff.
You're hiding all the good stuff in the pots now. One day you're gonna find an old pot you ain't used in a while. There's my $20 I lost. I told somebody last night. I said one day. Said, and this girl's like 19, so obviously it's different generation. I said, you ever put money under your mattress and forgot you put it on there? Like 10 years later, you flip your mattress. Oh, I found some money. And she looked at me like I'm a crazy fool. She goes, why would you put money under your mattress? And I said, oh, wait a minute. I'm talking to a different generation here. I said, never mind. I said, you probably don't even have a mattress. I said, you probably sleep on a futon or you're on the floor.
A futon.
Yeah. She goes, well, I don't have a bed. I sleep on the sofa. And I go, well, all right. Well, never mind. I'm like, but you don't. But and then someone else was like, oh, yeah, different, because I work with there's a lady I work with. She's 78. There's another one that's 81. But then they don't have as many teenagers. I mean, she's 19, but I'll talk to her and she's different generation. And when I said that about the mattress, she looked at me like I was insane. She goes, why would you put money under your mattress? I said, well, I used to put, even though I had a bank account, I would take money and put it in an bank envelope and stick it in my mattress for a rainy day. Let's say something goes wrong. Not that anything. Let's say something breaks and you don't have the money for it. Oh, wait a minute. I put a few dollars in my, So, last year, like 2 or 3 years ago when I was in between jobs and it took me a while to get a job. Well, I flipped my mattress over and I forgot I had money. I forgot I had an envelope under the mattress. And I said, I thought it was an empty envelope. And I opened it up and I had like $800. And I was like, all right, hey, this works for me.
I did that with $100 one time. I put it inside of a book.
Yeah.
A big thick book. And I had that, in my desk drawer. And
I'll show you
I was going through my book one day and I think I had like $10 on me or something. I was looking for something.
I can't reach it, but
I went in my book for something to look something up, and it was a dictionary. And usually I don't have to look in the dictionary for nothing, But I opened it up and it automatically went to I had 5 $20 bills around there.
You know,
I forgot I put that money up. That was like 3 months before.
that's crazy. I have one of my old grandpa's. Well, the grandpa I never talked to because for years and years because they were I don't know what. But he got this old medical book. It's a green sitting over here. It's this green medical book from like the 60s or the 70s. And my grandpa never believed in banks. So we went to his trailer after he passed away, right after Katrina. It was like a week after. He actually went home because he was a workaholic, so he was all afraid he was going to miss work. And he actually went back after Katrina, about a week after Katrina, passed away in his sleep because he had a heart attack. And we went to his trailer that he had because he was in St. John Parish. And we were moving a bunch of his stuff. And I got this book. It's the only book I took because I was interested in the book. And oh, I'm going to get off in a minute, but I'm going to finish the story. And anyway, I opened up the book, and he had about $10 or $1,200 bills fly out. I was like, holy shit. But anyway, Cajun, since I think my food's coming, I'm gonna let you go. I'm in the stream. But I appreciate you popping on, of course.
Yeah. So yeah, I know you gotta eat. So
Yeah, make me something. Mrs.
all right,
making me
everybody.
in the background.
Appreciate you having me up, Phil guy. Good seeing everybody in the
Anytime.
chat. And Kayla, subscribe to you, join your team and all that, and hit the bell, you know. So
All that good jazz.
all right, y'all know the routine. It's good being north of the grass. Y'all stay safe, be that way, stay safe. And as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. A Pluta.
See you, Cajun. All right, everybody. Appreciate you being on the stream. I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out.